We are good.
Okay, so as you may recall, last session you explored more parts of the dungeon, got into a few fights, eventually stumbling upon two people in the dungeon who were for some reason fighting each other. You decided to aid one of them by violently murdering the other one right before he could try and murder Krat. So that is where we left off, so I'm going to dump you back into the dungeon.
Who is riding towels?
I shall take you.
What?
I want to know
What?
what somebody was riding.
I was
On the
going to
main
write
page.
Cal's Ham Quest.
You were doing it in purple too, so it looked like me.
Yes, that was the point.
Hey, really quick, Dino, can you just do that thing where it's like new session in the chat there? Oh, you already did. I am blind. Yeah, don't worry. This is why I wear glasses.
Also, I think I need to use chromatic orb more, because 17 damage here and a 20.
Well, that's a fairly good roll. But anyway,
Yeah.
so as the corpse of the enemy you just defeated slides to the ground, the other guy sits down on the ground in relief and says, "Phew, that was close. If it weren't for you, I would be dead. But, who are you?"
It responds in a female voice. We're your gods.
What?
Where did you hear someone say that?
Can
That's
you
for me to
repeat
know,
that?
I need to learn.
My
Ah.
sound fell away for a second.
We're your gods.
No.
Have you met our Lord and Savior, Krat? He apparently is unkillable.
I stride
Um.
forward. Hello, I am the god Krat. I have heard your calls for aid, and I came as quickly as I could.
Is your friend okay?
Depends on your definition of okay.
No, but
It's
seriously,
more than
who are
okay,
you?
he's the Messiah.
I show him the badge of the Flaming Fists.
Oh shit. I
So-
surrender.
Great, then we'll arrest you now.
What?
Do we have like?
No, I am not
rope?
letting you arrest. I'm not letting you arrest this man. He has
Why
done
not?
nothing wrong.
But he says
remains
he
to be
surrendered.
seen.
Is worshipping an
Except to
evil
help
god a crime?
sacrifice.
Yes.
No,
Yes.
it's not. Not in my book.
He sacrificed midgets to these little shit gods. You should be trying to smite him.
He's the reason Krivkash Jr. is dead.
Okay, Granny will arm wrestle. If you win, you can arrest the man.
We will not arm wrestle.
We will arm wrestle. I take
If you try
Granny's
to
arm.
arm wrestle here, it will rip off with how beat up you are.
Clink lights a torch with his tinderbox and gives the flaming torch to Krat. Here, this will distract you for a little bit.
Ooh.
Krivkash arrests the man.
Yeah, Mac, would you assist me for a second?
I'm going to assist Krivkash with this.
I think
Okay.
the whole
I-
arresting idea is really stupid because, like, before he knew that we were against him, he was probably a lot more willing to talk. And now that we're going, oh, let's arrest him, yay! Now he's gonna be like, I'm not saying a thing. You can't. Anything I say will incriminate me. I'm not saying a single word to you guys.
Don't give him ideas, you moron.
Oh, he already has the ideas. I'm just explaining them to you.
Well, I'm going to explain to him, and I'm not exactly going to be lying. Let him know that the last guy that surrendered and gave us all the information we wanted, he never really got turned in. I mean, we didn't exactly turn him into the headquarters, so
We let him go.
yeah.
Eat him.
Not exactly on purpose, mind you, but yeah,
It was
we let him
completely
go.
on purpose.
Okay.
Planned it from the beginning.
Do you actually intend to let him go?
Yeah,
Hell no.
I do.
I think it
Okay,
depends
well-
on his answer.
Well, yeah, but I mean, to give a perception or deception check, I need to know whether or you're lying or
Oh,
not.
I intend to let him go.
I intend to. I intend to try and recruit him for our cause.
I would
Intends to
totally
use them
cool.
for potion
Yeah,
parts.
yeah. I'm in with that.
Basically, I tried to reason with him. It's like, you just had your life flash before your eyes. You know we probably could also kick your ass.
You know, we
We're
didn't
not.
even-
We're not here to try and punish people. We're here because we have orphan children from Elturel that need to stay in the city. So we're not exactly good guys here. Even though we may not be bad guys, we're not good guys either. So if you give us all the information you have,
Dino,
we'll,
you got a little bit of a problem with your
With
fog
my-
of war.
Do I?
yeah.
No, that's intentional. It's just a curtain so you can see past the edges.
Ah, okay.
Eh.
It's a feature.
So
It's a feature.
And,
it's
and I
not a
tried
bug.
to I tried to reason with the guy, basically let him know that since we are working on behalf of the Flaming Fists, any cooperation could definitely help with a leniency of any sort of punishment. So not lying, just trying to persuade him.
There will be no
Okay,
punishment. I'm going to let him go free.
Okay, give me a persuasion check. With advantage because Krat is helping you.
Oh, oops. So one more roll.
Yeah. Okay.
Yes.
Nice. Okay.
That was the
So
roll
he.
for Krat, right?
Yeah, that was the one you were helping
Sure.
with.
Sure. Right. So he says, "Okay, fine. If you let me go, I will leave the city, and you'll never see me again. And in return, I'll tell you what I know."
Sounds good to me.
Sounds- Yeah.
You don't have to
So-
leave the city, you just have to stop murdering midgets.
I'm good with the leave the city.
Leave the city.
Yeah.
Leave the city anyway.
Leaving the city is good. I mean, if what we're worried about is causing problems here, what good's another body in the jail? It's just taking up space.
He's
Yeah.
welcome to leave the city, but he doesn't have to if he doesn't want to.
We don't want him to be a strain on the already strained economic situation that the city's going through. I mean, they've just
The
taken in a
prisons are already filled to the brim.
yeah.
Like, they're just shoving more people in. The prisoner's going to have to get put out early on parole.
I
It's
don't think he
just
wants to
putting
stay in.
criminals back onto the streets. We don't want that.
Yeah, the taxpayers. I mean, we don't want to punish them for someone who we can basically get rid of right here.
I know their tax money is being wasted all the time. We should give them at least one thing where it goes to what they want it to go to. Keeping their homes and families safe.
So, anyways, yes. What information can we get? Krat and I will continue our poli-sci discussion on our way out of the dungeon.
It was entertaining. Well, what do you want to know?
Who is that guy we just killed? Because I kind of missed that. We just wanted to help you. So.
Well, his name was Vaz, and he was the leader of the cultists of Baal here. Don't actually know why he was attacking me in the first place.
Looked like he
Because
kind of lost his mind.
Normally we work together.
And who are you?
Oh, my name is Mortlock Vantemper.
Can
And
you
are you
write that
also-
down?
Does that mean
Yeah,
we get
just
the
give me a
handout now?
second. Oh yeah, right. Now
Mortlock Van Thumper. That's an interesting name.
I can actually show you what he looks like if it wants to open. If I click on the right one, that is here.
Huh.
And he looks pretty awesome.
He does.
He looks at least like a semi-normal person for what we encountered so far.
Are you also the leader of one of the three groups?
No. I just we just well, you see this dungeon. My mother, she is the leader in the city of the sewers, and she found, well, her workers found this dungeon while trying to dig out the sewer. So she closed it off again, had the workers killed, and paid off the cultists to work for her in return for getting this dungeon back, which they had
Sounds like a
lost
stand-up lady.
many years ago.
Huh, you've had a very supportive mother of your endeavors.
Well, no, I help her with her endeavors. I didn't. I just do what she tells me because she's my mom.
And if you leave the city after our conversation, won't your mother go find you?
Well, maybe, but I'm fine with helping my mom because she's my mom, but she's not well, she's not that nice of a person. So if it gets me murdered, then I'm not as inclined as much to help her.
To me, it feels like you were just in the wrong place at the wrong time.
How
Whole
about we
array of bad situations that just happened to fall into line.
How
Gonna
about
put
we
you here.
sweeten the deal for you? I'll hand him my my small knife I have. If you cut off your ear, we'll present it back, and therefore you can go with the impression that you're already dead, and therefore nobody will come looking for you.
Or we can
But-
just tar a corpse about your size. And no one will tell the difference.
Being
I'd
perfectly honest,
prefer to keep my ear because I only have one to begin with. So,
I hear you.
But do you hear us?
well, I do, but it's a bit less loud on the left side.
I think we might have some trouble finding a corpse your size.
What's behind this curtain?
Some stuff the cultists stole in crates. Not sure what's there in total.
Is there
Hey,
anywhere
some
else?
crates.
Is there anywhere else in the city that may have a few headquarters? If you were his administrative assistant, from what it sounds like, you may have a little bit of information on where else we can try and track these guys down.
Well, the cultists themselves don't really have specific headquarters except for this one. Of course, there are more people, but they just live in their own houses. For the rest, my brother Amrik, he's the one who tells us who the cultists should kill. So he finds the targets, and then he sends them to me, and we organize the murders and tell them to the poison Poseidon who needs to be taken out.
Well, got some bad news about the poison Poseidon.
Yeah, about that.
Oh.
This is a bit awkward.
Yeah.
So that's why we didn't see anyone today.
Yeah, so why don't you go ahead and give us any information on where your brother
Where
may
did
be
your brother lives? Yeah.
and where your mother
well-
might be.
Well, my mother, of course, lives in her manor in the upper city, together with my other brother, who doesn't really come out much because he's sickly. And Amrik, well, he generally sleeps there as well, but most of the day he's in the Low Lantern, which is the tavern in the docks, which is on an actual boat that's attached to the docks, and he does his business there.
Another
like,
place on a
he-
boat. Except this one's floating.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. So he set up a thing for smuggling people into the city, and then while he does that, he also identifies which one of them need to be killed or something. I don't know exactly, because he just tells me, but
And now I've heard you mention either 2 or 3 brothers. How many brothers do you have?
two.
Okay.
Amrik enters 12.
And
So
how many
here's the
sisters do you have?
None.
How many fathers do you have?
One,
No.
one each.
Different father for each brother.
And how many
Yes.
mothers do you have?
And how many mothers do you have?
Only one?
And do you have any more family?
How many children do you have?
None?
How many grandmothers do you have?
Jesus Christ!
None left?
Here's a
And great
here's a family
grandmothers.
tree. Could you just fill it out along with your addresses?
So I have a question.
We're actually from the Social Security Department. Fill your forms.
Wait, who's got the highest history check? We can just have them do the family history tree.
I happen to be starting a cult called
Clink provides a family history.
Ancestry.com.
Yeah. Do you have any
Okay.
pets?
So,
If you give us a few drops of your blood, we'll find out who you are related to.
How many parts orc you have and how many parts human?
how many parts of dog in case?
I think you sent it to the wrong thing. They came back with a 30% husky.
So okay, we
We
have,
also-
Anyways, but
We
more
also
serious.
read about
Actually, given his size, it's more likely he comes back 30% barn door.
You still couldn't hit that.
He's probably staring at us in complete incredulity, going like, "What the fuck are these guys?" on?"
Well, I'm assuming most of it is out of character jokes.
You can never really know.
Yeah.
So,
We
So-
heard about this duke that was going to get murdered. Or
Oh yeah. Yeah, Val sent someone to kill him a little bit ago, because he's giving a speech.
and who is? Can you describe the guy that's the killer?
Well, it's one. I think he sent one night blade and 2 fists of bane. But they're so.
when are they?
But we want to be able to recognize them, so you have to describe them.
Yeah,
Hero.
yeah. But they're probably wearing some sort of dark cloak to not stand out too much in the crowd.
When are they
the
planning
crowd.
to take him out?
Well, he was giving a speech in the white this evening, so I don't exactly know how late it is, but somewhere in the next hour, I think.
Actually,
Yeah,
can I
really
still
quick,
use
Dino.
insight to see if he really is going to leave the city and not do anything anymore?
Sure. You see no reason to think he is lying, but you're also not entirely sure.
Okay.
Really quick, Dino. We entered the bathhouse at night. So is this still the same night, or is it already
you-
morning the next day?
Yeah, you entered the bathhouse in halfway the afternoon, so let's say around 3 o'clock, and now it's late afternoon or close to evening, you're not entirely sure. And the
Okay.
speech was with around dinner, because,
Okay.
yeah.
Basically,
Maybe
we have to
not.
run to save him.
We need
The
to.
bathhouse
no one
map
knows
was
what's
generated for nighttime, not for daytime. So
That's
the
right.
bathhouse map looked night.
That's right. So let's pillage this place and see if we can go save a duke.
So, would
Apparently
you happen to
they're-
know any any phrases, anything we could shout or whisper or yell or
Passwords.
whistle? Anything we could yell to get them to call off their assassination?
Clink, get over here. We need your recorder capability.
Maybe
Um,
maybe some secret animal whistles.
Yeah, really, Clink, take his voice. With
Well, it's,
call off the attack or something.
I
Quick punches him in the throat and takes his voice box.
I'm afraid I don't really know
If you were
anything like. If I was there, I wouldn't be able to stop them because they listen to Vaz, and Vaz normally listens to me. But
Okay, so now you say call off the attack.
call off the attack.
But with more.
Call
More
up the
feeling.
attack!
Like you
Call
believe
off
in
the
it.
attack.
Okay, Clink, you got that?
Thanks,
Clink,
got
you better
everything.
not start using it to fuck with us.
Call off the attack!
Why did you shout that in a woman's voice?
You don't know the dark history of Clink.
Okay, but we might
We
have
don't
to
want to know.
hurry.
We don't want to know.
Okay.
So-
Right. What you probably also want to know is my mom is also working together with a cult leader from Alterel, and he
Yeah.
brought 2 artifacts with him, and now they're somewhere in our home.
Where's
Don't
your
know
home?
what they are or something, but
But they are
Where's your
important.
home?
So, on a
So you-
scale from 1 to vengeance, how mad would you be if we were to, say, accidentally kill your mom as a side effect of us taking everybody out?
well, somewhere around 3, I guess. Like
Okay.
she's my mum, but I don't get the impression that she loves me very much.
Oh,
I
Good
think
one.
she
So you need a
mostly
hug.
It's-
takes care of me because she promised my dad before he died.
do you
It's
want
okay. I
do you
completely
want the pets on
understand.
your head?
I completely understand family members not caring much about you.
I want to pat him on the head.
Okay. He seems slightly comforted.
You never pet me on the head. I'm gonna go sulk in a
Oh,
corner.
do you want? I thought you didn't want that. Here, I can have you. Here is
No,
a pat on
get away. Get away.
Apparently, saving his life isn't good enough for him.
What do we have to roll to contain a face palm?
Okay,
We're
so
on a schedule, aren't we?
yeah, I'm gonna go ahead and loot this guy. What's he got on him?
Clink's going to
Okay.
investigate these strange stone faces with what looks like gems in them.
There's also
Okay.
a curtain with vermin after it, but I don't know
Yeah.
if you have time for that.
Are we doing the looting first or the stone faces first?
Let's do the loot really
let's
quick.
just yeah. Well, I can't explain it all together. Anyway, so let me check. He has on him a letter or 2, which I will look for. And here. He has on his body a letter. Which I will let you read.
Whoa.
Ooh. Let's see if we
Let's
can.
read.
Oh,
Let's do this.
that's
We
the
should
first
let
one.
Mortlock read this.
Yeah, show it to
I'm-
Morlock.
Yeah. And
I misread his name. I read that as Thrustwell.
No. No.
yeah, let's
That
show
would have been
him.
a better name.
Let's show him the letter and see if that will allow him, convince him to give
I
up
brought- we
his
can move his-
right ring
we can give-
finger.
Yes, let's take his
Okay,
ring
so-
finger.
My brother
So-
thrusts well, and I are agreed.
Okay, so you show him the letter, and after what seems to be a slightly longer period than it should be, because he's not a fast reader, he says, "Those bastards!" Now I'm definitely leaving the city. I was already, but now I am leaving. I leave twice. I'll go out and then come back and then go out again immediately.
We should
You
probably
should punch his
inside?
corpse. You should punch his corpse to make
Inside.
yourself feel better.
Yeah, sure.
punch
Well,
him through it, yeah.
You could stay with us if you're really angry at your friends. We're going to punch them anyway. So now you would have support, and we would have support, and you already know the people.
So,
Yeah,
can we
but-
count
but-
you as an ally in the future if we were to rid you of this family problem so that it didn't come back to haunt you in the future?
Well, yes, but I do intend to go away because, well, I'm not all that good of a fighter, and you guys seem to be way better at it than me because you beat up Vaas very easily.
Well, there's also 6, so
Easily, cough, cough, crowd almost died.
How about
Nobody kills Krat under my watch.
hey, Krat? If you take the ring finger, the guy's ring finger, you can probably do a better job of pretending you're a new initiate.
I don't know about taking the guy's ring finger though. I mean, what if he needs that?
Yeah,
Can
but
we
I
make
kind
an illusion
of
the
do.
finger? This can
That-
Clink
that- that's what-
make an illusion that's
Yeah,
Yeah,
resembles
but
a
Let us
finger?
let us
My-
study
Illusion
your
won't move.
finger.
minor illusion is static, so
Ah,
You can put it on the table.
I'm also not entirely sure
Oh,
what you're going to
no.
do with the ring finger.
Wait,
Yeah, I'm
wait.
not really sure what we're going to do.
does
with
your
the
ring finger look
either.
special? Otherwise, we just take one from a
Yeah,
body.
just take the on the
I don't
guy
know.
who we just killed. Take his
I-
fingers. We'll take all of them.
Well, I'm in favor of everything that lets me keep my fingers.
Yeah, so show your fingers to see if they look special.
They look like fairly thick, muscular fingers.
Okay, do we have
Oh,
some
I have thick,
that
muscular
body with
fingers.
thick muscular fingers?
Yeah.
hey, wait. So, question: if we chop off one of Krat's fingers and then he gets healed, will it grow back?
No. Missing body parts do not grow back unless you use, I think it's greater restoration or something, which you do not have access to at this point in the game.
Does it work the other way around? If you lost a
There's a lot
finger
of
and we
bodies,
cast
we
it
just
on
find
the
one.
finger, would it grow another Krat?
Probably
That would
I
be
don't
a
think so, because
greatest
the finger's not
restoration.
alive. Maybe
Does it
if you got, you'd have to like set up something to make the finger still be living, like a artificial heart sort of thing.
An ice
Artificial
pack?
heart.
Necromancy!
Yeah.
Yeah, that would work. Well, actually, no. I think that's would count as undead, so it probably wouldn't work. But if you got all the scientific instruments to make the finger be alive again, yeah, maybe.
Just
That
take a
has to be a
finger from
person.
one of the dead guys.
So you have to give the finger personhood to be able to do that, which is
Although I'm
a
not sure
lot
it-
more involved.
I'm not sure it could grow back the brains and everything. It'd probably just be a lump of flesh that yelled, "I want to set things on fire."
What were you saying about not having?
Owls, you did it again. Just use a fucking push to talk, you little shit.
The
Okay,
the thing with the meat
about-
lump that just wants to start things wouldn't be much of a downgrade.
Are we going to
Yeah.
keep standing here while the Duke is
Let's
being
not do
murdered?
these
Is there
silly
anything
things.
else on the big
Yeah.
bad?
yeah, so what I was going to add that he also has a small bag hanging from his belt, which seems to be enchanted, and there's some runes embroidered in the fabric.
Clink, can you identify it?
Yep, we use a short rest and I'll do that.
Do we have time
Oh,
for
we
a short
can't, we
rest?
can't do a
We don't
short
have
rest.
time
while
for a
the
short
Duke is
I don't
being
think we have
murdered.
time for a short rest.
Okay.
Well, you have one short rest left today, which would only be a few minutes, and we can say you take that last short rest while you are presumably checking the last two rooms in the dungeon.
Anything else on this guy?
No.
Okay.
I don't have any hit dice left, so I can't really heal anyway.
Well,
Clink wants to look into the eyes of these things and investigate to see if the eyes are actually worth anything and if he can pry them out.
give me an investigation check.
Clink, the magical Clink, investigating all the things.
They seem to be mostly colored glass and not as much actually valuable. Just
Clink
decoration.
pries them out.
Sure.
What do you?
Clink wants pocketfuls of coloured glass.
He is a bird.
What are you, a magpie?
Yes,
Probably.
that was my middle name.
Okay. So
Also, probably someone wants to go to here, so
I thought your middle name was Thunderwave.
No, that's
No,
my
his middle name is
sister's middle
Friendly
name.
Fire.
No, that's my last name. Jesus
Do the
Christ. You don't know anything about me.
I've known you for like 2 days.
that's
We
true.
were, we were on the boat for 10 days.
yeah, I think you've
12
known
days,
each other
babe,
for
12.
close to 2 weeks now.
Oh, these
Anyway.
pet rats.
So
I wanna
this
eat
room,
one.
this room seems to be crawling with rats and has several crates, which if you would want to look inside them, which I'm going to presume you do,
Crate
would
looks
find-
in the crates.
I thought we decided it was Krat, but okay.
It is, but
Uh,
thanks to his name being kind of weird, I can pronounce it however the hell I want. So.
His pronunciation is not that great.
That's Kroot.
Sometimes it's Krawat.
Whenever
Okay.
he's feeling fancy, yes.
okay.
Ooh, whoa. Whoa. Oh.
That's 10 potion
Potions of
days,
healing.
right?
Whoa.
The potions of healing alone is like 200 gold, isn't it?
Yeah.
Alchemist fire.
No!
Oh, yeah.
Like that.
Alchemist fire.
We stick one up Clank, no, Clank, up Crate's butt.
Too late.
We're gonna go with that first plan.
Clink
I
is
think.
smuggling. Clink is smuggling.
It's like
Clink pounces on one of the rats to eat it.
sounds like Rick and Morty with that giant seed in the pilot episode.
Yep, exactly. Way up in your butthole.
So who's getting the daggers? Is this going to be Clink starting a dagger collection?
Dude, do you not know how many daggers Clink already has? He already has 7 daggers and his magic dagger.
Have you ever gone on Amazon, shopped for something mundane like a new toilet seat, and then Amazon's like, "Hey, we realize you want to start a new toilet seat collection, so here's 4 more since you've already bought one."
Hey, it's not as bad as the ads for one of the local online stores here in New Zealand, which when I bought my GTX 1080 Ti, it started advertising to me a GTX 1080 Ti every single day on Facebook.
Maybe you wanted to start a collection.
Apparently. Oh yeah, you've just bought the one item in your PC that you'll only buy once. Do you want to buy it again?
Maybe it explodes.
Okay,
Okay, so who's going to take...
so we have
It just all
10
goes
days
in the loop.
worth of 10 days
What
worth
are
of rations, a bag of caltrops, 3 flasks of alchemist fire, 6 sets of
Oh,
manacles,
the
4
same
tinder
thing as
boxes, 9
last session.
daggers, and
Sounds like a bad Christmas carol.
enough packing straw to set a lot of stuff on fire.
Maybe we should put some rats in one of the boxes and
What are my
light it on fire.
What?
Kind of like a rat traveling with.
Clink is a bird.
So I guess probably we should put in the bag of holding the 3 sets of 10 days of rations.
It just goes into the shared loot pile. You know this, right?
Yeah,
The only
just-
thing that matters.
Yeah, that's what I'm actually adding right now. I guess better question, does anybody want any of that stuff?
Yes,
I
I want
like
a
the
potion of
alchemist
healing and
fire.
alchemist. I want a potion of healing and alchemist fire myself.
Okay, then I will take the bag of caltrops.
I could also probably use them. Yeah, I guess I could use a potion of healing.
Yeah, but you can, if you want to drink one, you can do that after the short rest has been done, because Krivkash can still heal a little bit with his channel divinity, but we can do that after you've stolen everything inside.
Yeah, the alchemist fire looks good to me. I like that. Because of course I do. I'm Krat.
Okay, so are the manacles and tinderboxes even worth anything?
Well, probably not a lot, but they may be of use to you. I don't know.
Okay.
I want a set of manacles.
Okay, so 1 set going to Gisela. I'm taking the bag of caltrops. Who's all taking a potion of healing?
If there's left, then I can take one.
Krat, you were taking one? Tau?
Sorry, what did you say?
Yes, Clink has got one.
Okay, Clink has a potion of healing. Krat, you're taking
And
a...
fire.
Yeah, I was gonna take a potion of healing and a thing of alchemist fire.
Okay, so there's 1 alchemist flyer and 2 potions of healing left.
Then I'd take one of the healings.
Okay, so there's 1 more healing potion and 1 more alchemist fire. What's the alchemist fire does again?
Burst fire.
if-
It's
if-
fireball.
Okay.
Yeah, if you throw it on someone, they catch on fire and they take fire damage every turn unless they take an action to douse the fire because it's napalm basically. It keeps burning.
Okay. Then I will go ahead and take a alchemist fire. Ah. And anybody want the daggers?
I'll carry him, I guess. How many am I carrying at this point?
So we can still keep them in the bag of holding, and we'll just kind of keep it
Yeah.
as a
Oh,
shared thing.
right. We have a bag of holding.
Yep. And that's
Yeah,
kind of
that's
what these
very-
leftovers.
Yeah, that's where you're also carrying like 9 sets of chainmail or something.
7 actually, but yes.
Close enough. Okay,
Now I'll listen to this door.
Vorsicht, Cleo.
perception check.
Sorry, I just was talking to real life girlfriend.
Yeah.
Because the kid was threatened to jump out of the front window, which she isn't supposed to do because there's a dangerous street there.
Okay, you hear nothing at the other side of the door.
Okay, Kraat, go ahead. It's fun for you.
I hit it with my sledgehammer. It swings open
Apparently,
very slowly.
Somehow you missed the door.
Okay,
The wall strings
Uh,
open for bed.
in this small alcove, there is a wooden crate, which at the moment holds 5 torches, and three of the torches have a small colored string tied around them, 1 red, 1 green, and 1 blue. And there are also 9 flasks of lamp oil in it.
Okay, I'm gonna ask the guy what it is about. Why are
No,
the
I light
torches
all the
colored?
torches. I light the torches and pocket the lamp oil into the party group.
okay, you're taking the lamp
Stop
oil then?
Clink. I stop Clink.
No, I'm putting the lamp oil in the party loot. We're going to make it into
Okay.
Molotovs later.
We don't need.
Oh.
They're kind of weak at this point, especially with.
Why are we lighting the torches?
I don't
No,
know. Gisela,
the
you
point-
were going to ask something to the guy?
I was going to ask Mortblock why there are torches with different colors around.
Oh,
It's because they glow
Oh,
different colours.
did you see the front door? It had color torches.
We ain't gonna
yeah.
enter
Yes,
the
we
front
saw
door.
that.
You did. Yes.
So this is to make
so
the
it's-
torches colored.
The colored one burn in a color. It's apparently of religion's importance or something. I don't know. They look pretty though.
Like
Okay.
your mum.
Remains to be seen.
Okay.
Go save the Duke.
Yes.
You have 1 room left over here.
Ah, where?
Over here.
Oh, right.
Rinko's charging. Oh, shit.
Oh.
There's mimics. Guys, mimics.
Music instruments.
So,
I'm not sure Clink even knows what a mimic is, but okay.
Yeah, probably not.
One
Take
thing.
one to no one.
I don't think Clink has done much dungeon delving up to this point. I would think.
I want to check them for traps.
Would mimics be arcana or history?
Probably Arcana, because they're monstrosities or aberrations or something.
Link does not know what a mimic is.
You have never heard of mimics. So, this room, which is not underwater, unlike the rest, is a circular chamber with 5 locked wooden chests in the middle.
Going to very pointedly stand outside the doorway.
Okay.
Okay, you unlock them. I'll open them because the traps aren't triggered until they're actually opened, right?
Probably.
How about
Or
I
do
just
traps
trap.
can I just check for traps?
Sure, give me a perception check. You don't find any traps.
Cool.
Okay,
Just
then
open
I'll go ahead and unlock them.
Are they locked?
Yeah, they are padlocked.
Okay.
Okay.
It looks like there's a giant key laying on the ground. What's that?
That's a loot.
Oh, is it?
It's
Uh,
loot.
It's
Clink acquires the loot.
it's
It's
a
loot and a
non-
loot.
it's a nondescript magic instrument because my map drawing program only had one instrument icon. It's
Oh
actually
yeah, instruments, magic instruments.
it's actually a hand drum.
I want it.
For
I
me,
want it.
I'm the only one that can play the hand drum.
I can play the hand drum.
Okay,
No,
How
what
did
does
you
it do?
the first chest stays locked with a 12. The second chest opens. The third chest also opens. So the second chest
Can we
contains.
like mark which ones are open, which ones aren't?
We can just draw an X on them. Let's just
Yeah, draw
pick-
draw an X on the one. Could you draw an X on the ones that are? Oh, that works.
Does it matter?
Yeah.
Well, I'm just looking at the rolls in. You can re-roll the last one because you have halfling luck. So, so the second, the third, and the fifth one opens, and the other ones are still locked. So the second one has no, not that, has 10 gems scattered among a lot of silver pieces. Then 2, 3, and 5. The third one contains a delicate porcelain dragon mask resting on a bed of money. And
Who
Wait.
wants to wear that
What?
mask?
I'm down for Clink wearing that mask. That sounds pretty neat.
Clink has a beak.
Oh, that's right. That's gonna make it hard for you to wear it.
And did we open the third chest? Or, sorry, the last chest?
If the
I'm
snout is,
currently looking confused at my notes because I drew 5 chests, but I only wrote down 4 in my notes.
One is a mimic.
The last chest.
But it isn't a mimic, so I'm just going to have it be opened the 4th one, and the 5th one doesn't.
Fifth one has
So
nothing.
well, yeah. Well, but you opened the 4th one. Okay, so in the last chest you see a bronze crown with 5 spires,
Clink wears it.
and each spire is shaped and painted to resemble one of the 5 kinds of chromatic dragon, being black, blue, green, red, and white. It has been
Dragon breath.
carefully packed in shaped padding, and there is a second hollow in this packing material that would appear to fit a mask, but is empty.
Clink wears the hat.
I
goes
claim
together
those
with the
as valuable relics for Dragonkind.
Clink wears the crown.
Are we gonna wrestle for it? Let's arm wrestle for it.
For what?
And then
Clink and
there's
Krivkash are fighting over the crown.
so there is one chest left still locked, and the hand drum is also there and appears to be slightly enchanted.
Who's taking the
And
hand
can we
drum?
see what it does?
I want to take the hand drum because I'm the only one that has hand drum proficiency.
I also have hand drum proficiency.
God damn it!
Where did you learn it from? You learned it from me, remember?
That's true.
You playing the bongos on Grandma's bongos.
I thought maybe you forgot because you're old and shit.
Well, to cast Identify on an object, I think you need 10 minutes per object.
We can identify these
Can we
later.
do that on the way out?
Ritual, yeah.
Way out
I
of the
don't
dungeon?
think you can cast spells while you're actually running
No,
towards. But you
a
can
ritual
al-
need-
yeah, dude.
Ritual
You
needs
can
to
do
be
that
fully spelled.
later.
you can
Peter.
also just stick it away and identify it tonight or something.
I would
Clink
do that.
wants to use this dagger to pop open the last chest's lock.
By the way, I want to point out that you found a keychain earlier today.
Right, I'm going to try the other two chests.
I'm just going to cut the lock off.
Yeah,
Right.
there's actually only one other chest because my notes and my map do not seem to.
Well, don't
The,
tell us that. Just pretend
other
that
chest
you
is
meant it that
empty.
way all along.
Pretend the last one is open and the loot is and the hand drum is out. There we go.
Yeah. Okay. So in the last chest there was a hand drum. In this chest that Gisela remembers she actually has a key for. There is the following, and also a holy book about the 3 evil gods.
God, this is something for you. It's a book about evil gods.
Which I of course,
Yay!
course did not write down entirely, but here's a random part of it, maybe entertaining.
I keep
Okay.
it with me and hug it close.
Okay, so you stole everything from the dungeon.
And I'll calculate all that on a bio break, so
Yeah,
we'll
well,
figure it out later.
I'll need a break partway the session to level up your character sheets anyway, probably, depending how far we get today.
Okay, now we're going to save the Duke.
Yep.
And we'll figure out the hand drum when we know what it does.
Are we gonna do a short rest? So that...
Yeah, okay, just a second. I forgot
By
that Mort.
Jim.
I forgot that Mortlock would also have given you 3 letters he had on him as evidence, in case you needed it.
Oh yeah. Well, we found that.
Imagine opening a door and just busting it in.
Opening doors with their actual mechanics, nah.
It
Fast
was
was
more.
that
It
the
was more fun
guy
to smash.
that we just killed?
Yeah.
So he just he just went there, and I mean the mother said you have to go pull at his neck.
Well, the letters are not necessarily all of today, but
Who is Satir Theon Hyun? Did we find her?
you don't know who that is, I think. No, you don't.
But we ask him.
Ah, you ask him. It's a noble woman, and I don't know why, but Ignat wanted to send some of his fists of Bane there to go and steal some stuff, which they saved in the room over there, which is the room you just looted.
Mhm.
And they were found by by one of the nobles, and they kidnapped her because they didn't know what else to do with her.
Okay.
So I guess we're going to be making our way out while we do a little bit of a rest for those who can.
Yeah.
Is
So
Talarma his mother?
Yes.
Talamra, yeah, that's Duke Phantomper. That's his mom. So, short rest in order. First, Krivkash can use his channel divinity to heal some people.
Yeah, I think Krat is the only one who can actually get anything from that.
Mac is
Uh,
also
Mac.
beneath health.
I have a hit dice though, so I'm going to go ahead and use a.
Yeah, but,
Well,
but
is
we're-
anyone
you get
below
one extra.
half?
Oh,
Hit
okay.
dice are
Yeah.
not free.
yeah, Mac and Krat are both below half.
I can make 15, if I remember correctly, hit points.
Yeah. Yeah.
That would be 10 for Krat, and probably the rest is enough for Mac.
I can only
Yeah.
take one because
That
that.
only needs 3. Oh yeah, 1.
Yeah, I can only use one.
So I get
Yeah,
14.
so-
Count in the morning.
Yeah, so you go up to 17, I think, because it can only take you to half your life,
That's
and no, that's 16. Yeah, and Mac goes to 12, and I
Mac.
think everyone is out of spell slots, so
Yes.
then it's just hit dice if you still have them left.
I'll use
Nope.
one hit dice.
I'm out.
I don't think I want to waste a full hit dice on 3 points. Actually, I will. I'll roll a d6.
Yeah, and you can add another d6 to the hit dice roll because of Song of Rest.
I don't need to, so.
Oh, so I would get 10 then. Okay.
A d6, not 6.
Oh, sorry.
Full health.
Technically 6.
And if anyone else needs it, I have healing light. So
I have a hit dice left. Yeah, I have some left. I will use some as well.
Failure. Don't forget to add your d6 to that.
I'll quaff a potion of healing. How much do I get for that?
Ooh.
It's in the item description in magic items and loot under potions. Potion of healing 2d4 plus 2.
Okay.
Can you hold off on that and use the healing light instead?
yeah,
Okay.
I got 2d6 for you.
Expensive potion versus magic light.
And is
So,
magic light free?
Yes.
Because
Recharges
we're going
on
to
my
have
back.
another fight before a long rest.
I'll keep
Yeah.
one in reserve just in case it goes down. But
Make sure everybody also has a potion of healing on them just in case.
Yeah, who doesn't have a potion of healing?
Well, only 4 of us can.
Me?
You've only got 4 of them.
Well,
No,
You
we
found-
had some before.
and Krat
Yeah,
and I
you-
both bought some
you
when
fu-
we were
you-
last in town.
Yeah, so I think you have more than 6 among you even.
Okay.
Who doesn't have one? I have 3 on me right now.
I have one.
I have 2.
I don't have any. But I
Uh,
also have healing magic, so I don't know.
I give one to Darius.
Cool.
That means I have 2 now.
Mm-hmm.
Looks like Krivkash has one.
Oh, is this 6 for my hit points?
Yes.
That was a pretty good roll.
Darius, you should switch to public rather than 2GM when rolling.
It's definitely.
Oh,
trouble.
wait, it was. It
Yeah.
was. Don't worry.
You just
Ignore
don't see it
Yeah.
unless they have the 3D dice enabled.
me. Oh,
Yeah.
no, I just didn't see the thing pop up. It was
3D
being
dice are really
brain-dead.
cool.
Yeah, especially when you get a crit.
They're so awesome.
Yeah, I don't use them myself because they're slower and I need to make a lot of rolls. So,
Fair.
That's true.
you make your way out again, I assume?
Yeah.
Krat can disguise himself as. Or no, it's a spell slot.
Wait,
Crap.
who's this guy's in
Clink can
Yeah, Clink
Clink.
can't disguise himself anymore. He doesn't have any
too
spell
bad.
slots left.
only the voice then.
I think
I
he's
get
used
my
all his
spells
spells.
off, right? Because this counts as a short rest.
Everyone used all their spells.
Yeah,
Yeah.
well, except Darius now because you took a short rest.
Used
Yeah.
all their spells, he just got them back.
Yes.
So, you make your way back out of the dungeon with no further problem because you already murdered everyone in it. Um,
Is the
As
correct
is our
way to
want.
remove dungeons?
Almost everyone. We left Mortimer.
Mortlock.
Whoever. Mortlock, that's it.
yeah,
We'll just
well,
call him
he's-
Mortimer.
Yeah. So you make your way back. The bathhouse itself seems to be entirely deserted at this point.
Aww.
But
The cute lady at the receptionist desk is gone.
Well, I bribed her
But-
to leave, remember?
yeah. But when you go outside,
Wait a minute, what's this?
Stop
Uh,
moving.
okay, give me a second. A few people jump over the wall and wait for Dino to get his notes.
Oh.
Clink's
so
got a
as-
finger.
So as you emerge from the bathhouse, 5 figures leap down from the top of the courtyard wall. In addition to their black leather armor, they wear strange masks and cloaks that give each of them a vaguely dragon-like appearance. And all 5 brandish curved steel blades reminiscent of dragon claws.
We were just baiting here.
And
Quick, put it on, Krat. Put on the crown and the mask. Be there
He's
when
already
you
wearing
go.
the crown.
Wait,
I'm already wearing a mask.
click, and this,
You sound like your people.
Let's just talk. Let Dino talk.
so and this
Where
this
am I
guy
supposed to be? Sorry, I wasn't paying any attention at all.
Okay. So, this guy says, "They have it. I know it. Let's get them." But this guy says, "Wait, wait. They don't look like cultists of the Dead Tree, are you?"
We're not cultists.
Not
We
a
just killed a
good.
bunch of cultists.
Show him the
Good.
letter.
Maybe.
Show him the letter that we got
Show
from the
more
dead guy.
badge of the flaming fist.
That sounds like a
Mate.
bad idea.
Maybe we can talk then. You see, we are sent to retrieve an artifact that has been taken from its rightful owner. And our
Yeah.
information has led us to believe that it was somewhere within this dungeon. But it appears you were before us.
I don't
What
know.
kind of artifact?
We've seen a lot of things. We
Oh,
can't
Can you
forget.
describe it for us?
Well, we were specifically looking for a crown with 5 colored spires. We are also looking for a mask, but we don't think that one is here.
The
What
one that
does the mask
Krat's
look
wearing?
like?
Is it the one Krat's wearing?
No, Clink. I think Clink was wearing the crown, but Clink is still inside, so they can't see
Yeah.
him yet.
Yes.
But yeah, it's that one.
Clink puts the crown in the bag of holding.
I
You
have
don't
the back
have-
of holding.
You don't have the bag of holding, so you can't do that.
Clink wraps the crown in his bedroll and sticks it in his backpack. And then Clink sneaks out the back through a window.
You know, if
Hey, Krivkash, don't you have diplomacy since you're kind of dragon?
I'm not sure it works that way.
I mean, you don't have to wear a mask to be a dragon. They do. They should worship you.
Who is this artifact from?
Well, it is of great. It's not. It's not. Well, it's of great religious importance to our group and our leader, Arkham, once it returned.
So,
you know, I turned to everybody and whisper very quietly, "You know, guys, if we tell them we don't have it, and they go looking through the dungeon and they don't find it, and they find that box with the styrofoam or whatever it is, packing materials, and it's got the shape, they're gonna assume we took it. So they'll probably come after us."
does the name of their leader ring a bell?
I don't think you would have heard of him, no.
Okay.
Has he described it with all the 5 colors?
Yep,
Yeah.
you did.
Why do you need a crown of Tiamat?
Does your character know it's a crown of Tiamat?
I don't know. How would I know that? Which role would that be?
History?
Give me a second.
Religion?
Religion, probably.
Probably one of the two, but I'm going to check the notes for the stuff.
Wait, is this Dino's way of foreshadowing all of us dying with rocks falling?
Oh,
Obvious.
rock.
A
Well,
giant
I-
rocks in the form of a giant dragon.
Yeah, I said Tiamat was in the
Literal.
boss house, didn't I? No.
A literal five-headed dragon.
I whisper to the other party members, these guys look like they're better assassins and better equipped than us. We could maybe hand over the crown if they're willing to go intercept the assassin for the Duke.
Yeah. Give me either a religion or a history check, Gisela. No, you have not heard of the crown before.
But don't I recognize that 5 different colors of dragons represent Tiamat?
It's
Specifically
supposed
those
to
five
at
colors?
least
Apparently not.
it
Don't
doesn't
have
ring
you
a bell for
heard
me
of,
either.
of the crown specifically to see that it's something with Tiamat?
Fine, you may remember that it might have something to do with that.
Okay, so I asked them that. Why do you search for things of Tiamat?
Because they're of important historical value.
Oh, now it's
Oh, you're a
historical value.
historian! Can I talk with them about really boring historic events?
You
Try to
can,
bore them.
you can, but weren't you hurrying to go and stop an
Alright, you were
assassination?
hurrying. Okay.
Can I roll to whack Granny on the head to knock her out so we can carry her with us to the
No.
We have a lot of stuff to deal with. If they could help us, we can see if we find a crown for them afterwards.
Clink climbs out the back window and sneaks off into the city.
This is why you never give things to Clink.
Maybe we should use the manacles on
the
Clink.
window does not open.
Ah,
Not with that attitude.
Maybe we should use the
Frustrated
manacles on
about
Clink.
that.
I think that's probably a good idea.
Clink carefully and quietly uses his black steel razor to cut the window out of the window out of the pane of window glass out of the window, and then climbs out the hole.
It's a magic window. It does not cut.
You know, they'll
Well,
have plastic or something holding the glass
I
in.
kind of sympathize with the guys because, well, at least semi-common cars from my first impressions. Except the armed dudes crawling over fences in the middle of the night.
Yeah,
Like
I'm
us.
okay. I'm okay with giving it back to them if they come help us with the Duke.
I'm not. This is Clink's crown.
There was a whole dungeon underneath the sewer, and when we got there, we found a letter that said that the Duke was being murdered. So now we're hurrying out. I heard myself very loud. We're hurrying out to find to prevent this assassination. So there might still be a crown under there. I don't know.
We're fairly sure you have it, and we're fairly sure it's currently in the back of the bathhouse.
Oh,
Why?
it's got a tracking device on
We
it.
know.
It's got GPS.
You
We have
know.
ways to know.
You have ways to know. Oh.
Sounds like
So
magic.
here's a question.
We'll give it to you. Just please come help us with the Duke because we're kind of
Yeah.
beat up.
We have no inclination of getting on in the city at the moment, but we are willing to pay you for your trouble retrieving the artifact for us, if that's good enough for you.
How
Can,
much?
can you pay us in service?
He
Not-
wants to
not
be
at-
serviced.
Not at this moment, but I will to relay to my master how helpful you have been.
I guess we could cooperate
Yeah.
for now. Because
Enough
yeah,
for
they
me.
know we have it, and I would rather not make another set of enemies.
Me too.
I concur.
Okay.
So
Okay.
who's going to go chase down and kill Clink? I guess that's me, isn't it? Let's see if his Thunder Wave can beat my pole hammer.
Well, the crown just ran away, so we can just go after him.
He didn't run away. He's still here.
Oh,
Clink is
we're
trying
gonna
to
just-
open the window, as I mentioned before, and then run off into the city.
There's a
He has
Kinku
he has
inside
acquired a
the
crown.
bathhouse. Just go kill him, and you can find a crown on him.
I would prefer if you not kill him, but
Well, he doesn't care
Jesus
about whether he kills us, so let's just kill him and get it over with. You know? Then the party will
Hey-
be safer from
Hey,
now on.
Krat, you have a set of manacles. Let's go put Clink in them.
Okay.
Clink just smashes the window and climbs out and fucks off.
Okay, if you want them to come running after you and fight them on your own, sure.
Do we
These
roll
guys
for
aren't going to
initiative?
help me. We've already established that.
Can I shake his hand and ask his name?
I use my action to help Krat, so Krat gets advantage on using the manacles.
Athletics? Do I roll athletics?
Or would it be animal handling since he's a Kinku?
What are you trying to do, even?
Stop him.
Well,
I
here's you
guess,
guys that are saying that you should just kill me. Yeah, no, Clink's fucking off.
Well, we wouldn't. Wait, why are you rolling for athletics? I have like pretty high athletics.
That wasn't
well, I mean,
athletics.
Clink is also running away because of a conversation he didn't even hear because he didn't go outside. So
What do I roll, Dino, to try to stop him?
athletics, I guess.
Do I get advantage because Mac is here?
I guess.
Please, 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 please.
Then Clink can roll acrobatics or athletics.
what the fuck are you doing in here?
No.
Yeah, Clink is slippery.
Okay.
Do we want to know why he's slippery?
No.
So Clink is just running off into the city on his own.
Apparently.
Apparently.
Okay.
Can I know his name? Just tell me.
His name is Ultis, and now they are going to run after Clink.
Okay.
Huh. Yes.
I
So-
think we just lost our king.
No, yeah. What are we
And
going to do
potential
with
allies.
that? Wait. This is Okay, now this guy will not help us because we didn't give him the crown.
He wasn't going to
yeah.
help us beforehand anyway. He was just going to pay us for it. And it's a crown of unknown magical potential because we don't know what the fuck's up with it.
It's definitely a bad crown because it's something from Tiamat.
It wasn't
You know-
actually enchanted. I would have noted it otherwise.
Right.
So
God damn it.
Hey,
Clink.
Krat.
Belongs in museum.
Yeah, we might as well go save our idiot bird.
Stupid
I
bird brain.
guess. Okay, now Dino has to improvise.
Clink, just give them the crown.
Give
I
him the
can't-
crown.
I can't
Clink
yell that,
doesn't
I
want
don't
to
have
give
to
away
answer
his
that.
it's Clink's crown. Clink does not give away his things. It is part of him. He steals things. He doesn't give them away.
You're a
Okay.
king,
Which
not
is
an
why he stole it
Eldritch.
in the first place.
Yeah. Okay. Just give me a second. I think I have a random city street map here at somewhere. Yeah.
You know what? If we really want to be clever, Clink's actually running towards the
Duke.
the place.
Yeah.
Actually, yes.
Run towards there.
Dude,
That's
you
probably,
have
probably smart.
if you can sleight of hand the crown into the Duke's pocket or something, man, you will totally redeem yourself.
No,
Clink's
they will
wearing the
slip them
crown.
then. Don't matter.
Oh, well, actually, no, he's not. He's got it
Slip them
stuffed
in
in
the
his back bedroll.
assassins.
Yeah.
Give the crown to
Like
the assassins.
A 2.5
Yeah,
pound
give 'em to
crown
the
into a
assassins.
pocket.
Slip it.
Yeah, Clink's gonna toss the crown into the into the midst of the assassins and tell them that the guys who killed everyone in the cultist lair are coming for the crown. That he's a new cultist, and that holy shit, they're gonna come and kill him. And he saved the crown, the only thing he could do.
And Mac will probably buy the Kinku quite a big drink for that one.
Okay.
We may as well make this slightly less requirement on Dino.
Yes.
Okay, so after a few minutes of sprinting, most of the group manages to catch up to the cultists, who are almost caught up to Clink. So I would like everyone to roll initiative.
How close are we to the Duke's?
Silver.
Oh fuck!
Ha!
Let's say you are now roughly halfway towards the gate to the upper city. So you ran for about five minutes, and I think it's about a 15-minute or 20-minute run in total.
What about
Oh,
that
we're
plan
not
we
close.
just came up with, Dino?
So we're about a quarter of the way, actually.
I wasn't entirely listening,
Oh,
but if you
well,
can still, because I was setting up the map.
Well, the plan was that Clink was going to run to the tavern where the Duke is going to be murdered, look for the assassins, and throw it at him.
It's not a tavern; it's the marketplace, basically.
Well, the marketplace.
Well, I guess
okay.
we're fighting then.
Okay.
Well,
Give
I
me a
guess
second
we're
to
all
open-
fighting Clink now, right?
Yeah,
So now what?
That's
everyone's
that's
fighting
an
Clink.
option. That's an option.
Okay.
I'm not going to tell you what you should or should not do.
Let's
Well,
just try.
Clint
and-
was
Actually,
tried to
didn't we
kill
find
us twice.
didn't
So,
we find some magical item that we were going to identify with a short rest next to Mortimer?
We found a lot of items.
I think Link was going to hold it on to him to identify it.
Yeah, but he didn't. Well, he was doing other stuff, so I thought he wasn't actually going to identify it.
Oh, I couldn't identify it while we were on the move, because identify as a ritual requires you to be still, doesn't it?
Yeah.
No, the thing that
Yeah.
if you hold it next to you in a short rest, you learn its properties. You don't need a spell for that, right?
Yeah. Well, you found
See, that
one
seems-
thing.
That would rule the identify spell completely pointless. So.
Well, identify lets you identify as many things as you want when you have time. Normally, you can identify one item during a short rest, and identify just lets you do it instantly if you want. So, the little bag you found before the short rest was this thing.
Hmm.
Ooh.
Ah.
Ooh.
Ooh,
Ooh.
that looks pretty good for Mac.
Yeah.
Mac likes. Recaltrops. I
Does
like
this
that.
mean Clink has it on him?
Can we do the same for the hand drum?
You only took one short rest, and you found the hand drum during your short rest, so that doesn't really work.
Okay.
So, Mac, you are the first one to note where Clink is more or less here. So, do what you want to do.
Are we aggroed against the,
Yeah, they're
Dragon's
fighting
claws?
us.
or are they
Or
just
they just
currently focused
Well,
on Clink?
Currently, they're just running after Clink.
let's try to help them stop Clink. I
What,
guess.
what you do with this information is up to you.
You have a net, right?
No, that was going to be next. I mean, we have manacles, grappling hooks, but
Let's grappling hook Clink so he can't run away. Then throw manacles at his head.
Clink
Seems
just
to-
wants a shiny crown!
They want to pay you for it.
Clink, just give the fucking crown.
Clank, you stupid bird brain.
Clink wants his crown!
And Krat wants to use his pole hammer, but we can't all have what we want, can we? Or
Yes,
can
but-
we?
Crap, pole hammers everything every time.
Yes, but he's never gotten to pole hammer a Kinku before. This is a new and exciting opportunity.
and
Unless the Kinku would like to cooperate, I suppose.
what are these guys wearing?
Leather armor, I think. Yeah,
And the big guy, what's he's wearing?
also leather armor.
Clink, if you give them the crown, we'll buy you ice cream.
Clink gives him the crown.
Seriously?
Now we exit.
Let's go buy him ice cream then.
We were going to the marketplace anyway, right?
We'll stop by and get some
Okay.
ice cream along the way.
Do we get some money from the guys?
Okay. They are rather confused.
These
but
people-
Let me. Here is Dino's face, for anyone interested.
Okay. Let's see.
I don't know. Maybe it's the rest of the party's face.
that was Clink's face before when everyone was
Literally
deciding
everybody has
to
that.
just let
right.
Clink die.
It's- yeah, but that was pretty much my intention, yeah.
Ice cream. Okay. After a short hesitation and confusion, they pay you 250 gold, which Krivkash would have recognized is more or less the monetary value of the actual crown, and
That's
then
nice. That's enough for ice cream.
Nice.
go their way.
Well,
continue
Like now we'll
running.
go to the market
I
and we'll buy you ice cream.
apologize profusely to them while they leave, and
Wait, why do we have 2 clinks?
Oh, no.
I'm not sure.
oh no!
I see 2
No!
clinks.
Okay, so
Oh, Clink wanted to have his buddy Clink.
Yeah,
But
but
the other
you're
one had the actual crown.
you're a little.
with this whole incident in mind, does it surprise anyone that in the very first wrecked mission, Silverware got himself team killed by the entire party?
I have PTSD flashbacks. Yes. Okay. So after this little diversion,
These people have not realised that Clink doesn't sell his loot. Clink only trades it for more loot.
okay,
In this case, ice cream.
Sometimes loot is temporary.
ice cream is eternal. Okay, so you started off here, and you got more or less here when you got into the whole ice cream debacle. You would
I like
also
that, the ice
notice.
cream debacle.
Now you got outside, you would also have noticed that it seems to be roughly 5:30 when you got out of the bathhouse. So, I assume you go further towards the white, which is here.
Yeah.
Yes.
Okay, so the white is in the inner city. It is a very large place with no buildings on it because it's the marketplace of Baldur's Gate. So it is reserved for market stalls and stuff. And to get to the upper city, you need to go through the gates, and the nearest gate is over here.
By the fireworks store.
Yeah. So as you run towards the gate, the guard who is guarding the gate at the moment seems confused at your bout of speed and asks you, who goes there? What's the hurry?
I flash the flaming fist badge. It's an emergency. We have to go through.
We have information that the
what's
Duke is
the
going to be
emergency?
assassinated.
The Duke. There's an assassination on the Duke.
Okay, she turns a little bit white. She says, Alice, Joffrey, come with me. Tom, send more people to the white and get this gate manned. And 3 of them run together with you towards the marketplace.
Yeah.
We show them
This
the
is
letter
the-
as proof.
I don't think they need proof at this moment because you're sprinting.
And we have the badge of the flaming fist, so we are reliable.
We
I'm
should
assuming.
remember this. This could come in handy later.
I'm assuming
we
that
need to block
because
away.
I can't move as fast, that Krat's just kind of carrying me.
You,
He's
you
pulling
actually
you by the
can
hand.
you can dash as bonus action, so you're actually the fastest of the entire party.
Okay, I'm carrying Krat then. I don't know.
Okay,
I think
So,
you have to roll disadvantage on strength or something.
I got
Carry me.
-1, so yeah.
I think you just can't do that. So, a little bit of background info, by the way. The Flaming Fists only police the lower city, and the upper city is guarded by the city guard. So these people are with the city guards, but they do work together
Okay.
because rich people want their own police force.
Of course they do.
Then you are going to get to the white, but I'm going to take a quick bio break first before we start the next scene.
Oh, then I'm going to read about the 3 cards. I hadn't read that. Yeah.
Okay, so yeah, quick bio break.
Okay.
Okay, Mac is back.
Okay.
Cat is now in a chair next to me, so I can pet the cat while playing. And the cat just fell off the chair. Smart cat.
That's actually a really nice legend of the three evil gods.
Yeah, that was pretty cool actually.
We actually have the book it's from in our home, Hex.
Which one? Is
so-
it the new one, Sword Coast?
Yeah, the Sword Coast Adventurer's Guide.
It's
Hey, Dino, are you
Mhm.
interested in any of like the first edition stuff?
For
Hold on one
historical
second.
reasons.
that's a yes.
I do see Hex giving me the look that seems to say, don't we already have enough books in our bookshelves?
No, we don't.
Okay, I did not see her give me that look.
Sorry about that. I actually got a phone call.
People and their poor timing.
I even told people that I'm not available at this time.
Then you pick up anyway.
Yeah. Okay, who are we waiting on right now?
Well, Tal, Narwhals, and Silver are still muted, so I assume they're not here.
Okay.
I didn't even leave. I just mute myself during these times.
Okay, so just Narwhals and Tal then.
What?
Okay,
Just Tal.
now we just need Tal to be confused, and then everyone is here, I think. Unless Cornflakes ran away to pet his cat again.
No, I'm still here.
Okay, just Tal then.
Oh, a
My
kid!
cat. My cat is within petting distance of my desk.
Ours are on the bookshelf and in the sofa, respectively, so not within petting range.
So I was going to ask you before I got rudely interrupted. I apologize. Are you interested in any first edition stuff?
Interested for historical reasons, yes. I've never seen anything older than 5th edition.
Okay.
You never even seen third.
No.
Oh wow.
It was before my time. Like the very first game we played in was which was just one shot was Pathfinder, and then we started 5th edition. So
Well, at least you skipped fourth.
This game is third edition, right? Third
this-
edition, right?
no, this is 5th edition.
Oh, fifth. Okay. Strange. I had a third in my head. Oh, okay.
Yeah, no, the previous popular edition was 3.5.
Yeah, because that was just 3, but with everything fixed. Well, a lot fixed. And then Pathfinder fixed what was broken in 3.5.
Yeah, and
And 3 was
fifth
basic.
edition.
Yeah.
Yeah, and 5th edition is a different style, I guess.
Yeah,
Okay.
it's quite different from third. A lot flatter, whereas third
Yeah.
and it's are all about escalating power. This is about keeping power pretty flat.
Yeah. I mean, third
Yeah.
edition was to fix kind of trying to make it a little bit more accessible than second edition and first edition.
Yeah, well, I do like the general design idea of keeping everything within roughly the same range, because it means you can
Yeah.
keep using the entire array of enemies during
I
an
would've-
entire campaign.
I would have probably reduced the amount of hit points we gain if you're looking to keep it properly flat too, and the amount of damage we deal out over the levels.
Well, that's but
Yeah, because
it's fun, and monsters get more hit points too. So
yeah. I mean that's fair enough, but it means that while out of level, you can be 4 levels difference. You might be able to hit them easily, but you can't really do any damage to them based on the hit points they've got.
Yeah.
yeah, well, it's more that you can use the easier monsters still at higher levels, and they're still a threat if you use enough of them.
Yeah.
Okay, Tal is, I think, back because he's typing.
Can barely heard you.
That was a very distant I'm back, but okay.
I'm back. Sorry, forgot to
Welcome
put the microphone back
back.
down. Michelle and I just bought a refrigerator.
Oh,
Ah,
Oh, nice.
are you gonna christen it?
Yes, it will be christened the Dinosaur and Cornflakes Refrigerator Extraordinaire.
I don't think you quite understand what christening is. Maybe you didn't even christen your house when you moved in.
Like,
Well, Hex
you
too.
guys
Hex,
moved
we need
into
Hex's name in there.
yeah,
Wait,
it means you
what?
need to take a bottle of booze and then you smash it into the refrigerator.
No, I thought you
No,
meant,
no,
you
that's
meant you named
launching it.
That's and then your refrigerator drifts off away from the harbor.
Hey, so Tal, did you
I'm
move
not
out?
sure our landlord will be happy with that.
Did you end up
What'd you
moving
say?
out, Tal?
No,
Oh,
we're still living here.
I was going to say, if you guys moved out, new home, I'm like, what? Did I miss something?
No, our fridge broke, so
Oh,
we had,
that sucks.
yeah, so we bought a new one with some help from Dinosaur, Hex, and Cornflakes.
Wow. Good guy,
We just bought a
Dinosaur.
new freezer because apparently my parents decided to buy a pig.
What? Bought
Yeah.
a pig?
Oh, well,
Evidently
pig
it
meat.
was like 140 pounds or something of meat.
Okay.
That's an interesting purchase. They just,
Yeah,
was this discussed beforehand, or they just went out and bought a pig?
not with me. But it's not my money or my fridge, so. I
Okay,
will enjoy
Well,
bacon
we
that.
have a proper bricked smoker in the cellar. You can come over and bring us some stuff to smoke.
Yes. Let me.
You could bring us some stuff to smoke.
Well, I've heard of a lot of interesting, unusual impulse purchases, but a pig is not one that I've really come across before.
Oh well, did you hear about the guy who bought a motor, but like the real house size kind, and then he couldn't put it anywhere because his garden was not big enough?
He bought
So
a
it
what?
had
The
sort
entire
of
reason.
engine. Sort of engine.
A ship engine.
I think it was an electrical generator or something.
Huh.
Yeah,
Yep.
and first he couldn't get it to his house because you can't transport things like that, and then he couldn't get it in his house or in his garden because it was not big enough. So now he had to rent or borrow a piece of land from someone else to store it,
That sounds like something my parents would do.
and no one knows why he actually bought it.
Yeah,
Yeah.
that sounds like something my mom would do.
Does it at least generate a lot of power?
I don't think it's attached to.
Wasn't that the plan to fix it and then sell the electricity or something?
Oh yeah, and he needed 3. Actually, this
Yeah.
was just the first one.
Sounds so much like something my mom would do because she bought all this old antique furniture she was planning on fixing up, and now it's just rotting in my grandma's basement.
Well, at least he
I
has a place
see
to put it.
so many problems with that plan.
Oh, well, at least your mother is not an electrical engineer who should know better. because if I recall correctly, this was a colleague of Hex's brother who did that.
Yes.
So,
Genius.
all right. Anyway,
Intelligent.
yeah. So, you reach the White, which is at the moment already fairly packed with people. You see a lot of food stalls and tables with food because the Confraternity of Refugee Aid, or whatever it was called, I forgot the exact name, but it was in one of the letters, is an organization that the Duke set up to provide aid to the refugees who came from Elturel. So many of the people you see here are probably from Elturel. And let me put you on the actual map. So
Alrighty.
as you arrive at the edge of the marketplace, which is all the way over here,
There's a lot of tokens, Dino.
yeah, you have no right to talk. You see in the
Oh, that's true.
distance, the Duke is approaching the statue of the beloved Ranger, which is next to him.
Which
And
one's the Duke?
this guy over here.
Okay.
White.
Wait, which guy? Ping him again?
This guy.
Okay, cool.
Statue.
Okay, everyone give me a perception check.
Oh no, I just put my character sheet away.
No, nothing's going on here. Let's just leave.
Everything is
Oh my-
fine. And there's totally
Wow.
3 raised tokens on the right side.
Okay.
With a -1, you motherfuckers.
Yeah.
I'm
Quite
still
nice
higher
how
than
to
you
pick up a
think.
mark.
Okay. By the way, everyone stay put for a second, so don't move.
Should we roll initiative?
Who has the magical shield again?
Krivkash.
Maybe you should protect the Duke as a first.
I don't have any magic left. None at all.
No, I mean your
tower shield.
a giant shield that has full cover. You can use that to.
Yeah, I would have to go over there first, but basically,
Yeah.
in principle,
So-
yes.
So I think Gisela, Klink, and Kraat all notice after a few seconds of scanning the crowd that there seem to be 3 cloaked people all the way over here.
Over where?
Yes, they're definitely the ones.
Yeah, stop scrolling the map and then I can take you there.
Okay, cool. I see.
Okay. Who seem to be moving slowly but steadily towards the Duke. And Gisela also thinks she sees the vague outline of a crossbow among the cloak of this one.
Okay, that's the most dangerous one. I tell this to my companions.
Okay,
Also to the guards that are accompanying us.
okay, I'm just going to roll one we're going to move in initiative, but it's not exactly combat unless you get to them because you're still a bit far away. So I'm just going to roll one initiative for all of them. And I'm going to give the Duke a turn at the start of the round.
Clink, you can say call of the attack.
So the Duke gets 20
Yes,
initiative.
Do the call off the well,
Clink can call that, right? Can yell that.
You can try to.
Oh, that wouldn't
Uh-oh.
be very
Uh-oh.
useful over this range.
uh-oh.
And I'm going
You
to
can
give
try to. That's
the
careful wording.
crowd a turn as well in case I need it later.
You probably will.
Yeah, well, if you start fighting in the midst of the crowd, they're probably going to run away.
Do I need to roll initiative too?
I expect
Yeah,
you to
I
move
mean-
every single token in an appropriate way.
Obviously. I'm going to roll initiative for every single person separately.
Okay, we'll wait.
Just implement voids on them and let them move randomly on their own.
Oh, that's a cool idea. Daniel, could you
Yeah.
implement that? We'll wait.
No, you need a more expensive subscription to use scripting language in Roll20. Anyway,
Just use auto hotkey.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I'm missing one person in initiative, I think.
I can't click on my. Oh, you know what? I had the wrong tool selected. I'm an idiot.
Alright, and your 3 new friends also need an initiative roll.
Hey, since Clink and I are already kind of really stealthy, we can go up and try and tie their
We were
shoelaces.
just running into this crowd. Oh, mind you, we do have crowd stealth, I suppose.
Yeah. So
Eh.
I have 2 grappling hooks. We can try and tie their shoelaces together, like kind of like pull a Star Wars episode 4, no, episode 5.
Okay, so first in the turn order is Krat. What do you do?
If I
Alright.
dash, will they notice me and then run faster themselves?
At this distance, probably not.
Okay. In that case, I'm going to try to dash in this general direction.
When you zoom out far enough, the noble almost looks like Rick Astley in his "Never Gonna Give You Up" video. Like the,
Okay.
with that side snapping of the fingers.
Krat is. Okay, there you are.
My,
You-
Michelle just told me never to sing that song, so I'm in trouble.
Okay. So you dashed. Okay. Gisela.
I'm going to dash as well, and I'm going to. Yeah, I have told everyone what I saw, and that one of them has a crossbow.
Yeah.
I'm going to run here.
Okay.
And that was a dash. I think that was 60.
Then the Duke steps onto the thingy the statue is standing on, the base of the statue, and he starts giving his speech, saying, "I would like to lead my fellow citizens of Baldur's Gate in welcoming our Alturian friends. I know that times are difficult now, but we will find a way to persevere together." Okay, Krivkash.
So I will dash as well, and hopefully don't miscount somewhere, avoiding people.
Are you guys dashing towards the noble or towards the bad guys?
I'm going
dashing
towards the
back, way
noble.
between.
Oh, Krat. If you get to the noble first,
So-
you have to shout, "Get down, Mr. President."
Uh,
Okay. Incidentally, your characters would remember this, but this specific noble is also the one who is the uncle of Liara Portier you encountered in the Flaming Fist headquarters.
Oh, right.
Oh yeah, I vaguely remember that.
Okay. Then the group is going to move forward slowly, but whoops. Wrong button. What did I do? Ah no, Roll20 crashed. I think? No. Somehow I managed to select the measurement tool. Not sure how I did that, but okay. We're going to move over here. Mac,
We still have the 3 colored torches, right?
Yes.
yeah, I guess.
Are you thinking of throwing them up in the air as a flare or something?
Well, the thing is, I'm thinking that even if we get there, we don't want to lose these assassins because that's kind of a bad thing. I'm wondering if there's something I might be able to utilize to like have them stand out.
Throw the torches at them and have them catch on colored fire?
That's
I think only the torch itself would burn
Yeah,
because it's a
that's-
chemical in the torch. It's not magic or something.
Stuff the stick of the torch down the back of their shirt.
hey, okay. This is a marketplace. Are there other people kind of running around? Maybe some kids just laughing and giggling and everything as everything's going on.
Well, I mean, you see the entire crowd, so
Yes.
So us running around isn't going to be out of the ordinary.
not particularly at this distance, no.
Okay.
Especially for you.
Yeah, so I'm thinking that I may have to accidentally slip and spill something that might be flammable on them. So I'm going to dash towards them. I'm going to use all my bonus action.
But you're gonna set the kids on fire?
No, the bad guys.
Oh, okay.
I'm going to use my movement to move 25. And let's see. Okay. 5, 10, 15, 20, 25. There's movement, then use dash. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. That's dash. Use bonus action to dash. 2. And that puts me right there.
Okay. Then this veteran is going to wait until Dino has actually pulled up their stat block.
And you said talking is a free action, right?
Within
Within
reasonable
reason.
bounds.
Ah.
So you
If you're
can't.
gonna be if you're gonna be Braum, then no.
Well, I'm just thinking
yeah, so
maybe
you
I could...
can't take a 5-minute speech in your 6-second turn. So
I was thinking maybe cause some chaos by being like, these apples are free at this stall, and see if I can get everybody to crowd around. But no, I think
you're going to shout that the apples are free on an event that is giving food to refugees for free.
Yeah, good point. Hey, Mac doesn't have much int. What can I say?
What you shout is that this food is poison.
Okay,
I don't have the charisma to try that. If anything, Gisella's going to have a better chance.
Clink.
Now, Clink is going to do what Clink does normally, and
Oh,
Fireball.
God.
But
Please
to
no.
do that, 5, 10, 15, 20,
Oh my God.
25, 30.
You
Clink.
can't.
No,
You can't.
you can't
you
reach
can't.
them.
You can't firebolt through an entire crowd of people. That's full cover, unless you get above their heads or something.
Okay.
Throw
Okay,
me.
in that case-
Don't tell the
Use
elves.
your voice.
Clink is a bird, right? He can fly.
No,
In
can't
this
fly.
He
case,
can fly. What kind of useless bird is he?
Yell that they call off the attack.
We may lose the guys, though. They don't know who we are. That's the other thing. As long as we can get somewhat close enough, maybe a stealth could... I don't know.
1 second. I just need. Oh, it's only 30-foot range on my minor illusion.
Yeah.
And you said Alchemist's fire is fireball or firebolt?
It's basically Fireball. It's like a shitty version of that.
Okay.
No, Alchemist's fire is damage every turn if you hit.
Got it.
So it's a bit like a Molotov, but it's again against one person, and they only get to make a saving throw to put out the fire by using an action. So it's stickier. Mm-hmm.
Okay, I'm going to use my action to dash.
Okay.
So there.
Okay.
Alright.
The crowd is not doing particularly much at the moment. Darius.
Huh. Alright, so I have a couple of options, but I think
Did you give the other two guards a turn?
they're in order.
Yeah, they're at the end of the turn order. They rolled really bad on initiative.
Okay.
Yeah, that's kind of loath to stand next to Clink, but let's go there. That's my action.
Okay. Then these two are also going to move forward with you. For those turns, Krat.
Okay. I continue trying to stealthily run at a breakneck speed.
Stealthily sprint.
I stealthily jump on top of this table and jump off at the end right here.
Huh.
Stealthily.
Stealthily.
Okay. Very stealthily. Okay. Gisela.
Run towards the Duke.
Nice music choice, by the way.
Yeah, it's pretty awesome.
Just the right amount of oh shit, I have to get stuff going.
Yep.
Okay. The Duke is going to continue his speech. If I find my browser
Clink
window
should
back.
fireball the Duke.
It's a very, very good idea. So the Duke continues his speech. There have always been those who thought the people of Baldur's Gate and the people of Elturel must live in strife. But a monitor has given us a gift of time, the gift of a prescient moment in which to see that we are not rivals, but rather brothers joined by the water of the Kiontar. Krivkash.
What a beautiful speech. I think I'm going to cry.
So, and I will dash again.
You can just use Q to measure your while you're dragging.
Yeah, I was too lazy to move for a second. And I think I'm close enough to try and just yell at them, assassins!
You really want to give them away this
Yeah,
far?
you really want to give us away?
I'm like
Well,
half
he's
the place away
right.
from you.
We've got like
Yeah, right now
probably-
he's on a
got
height
a crossbow.
where it's easier to shoot at him. If he goes down, then it's less easy to shoot at him.
But also,
what you can
I think-
also do, and here's an idea. I'm planning to use for my action, my at least bonus action and movement to dash and get into place, and then I can hold my actual attack. If you want to hold your action, we could try and coordinate it.
He already dashed. That was his action.
Ah, got it.
So, I mean, you can shout things outside of your turn, normally.
Yeah.
I vote wait on the shouting.
Or at least wait until you see.
Do we actually have time to coordinate that while
Your call.
frantically trying to prevent the assassination?
I leave that to you. You have better life choices than I do, so.
I think these assassins are going to wait until they're pretty close.
Yeah.
Well,
Unless
within
they're not
normal
very...
range.
Probably, unless they get called out early, in which case they'll just pull
Yeah.
out their crossbows and kill them from a distance, because they do have
That's
advantage
true.
on them right now.
Yeah, and,
Well,
and
they
and
can't fire
have-
through a crowd. I mean, if Clink can't
He's
fire
on
a
a
fireball,
height. They can shoot at him. He's
Yeah,
on the
he's
statue.
higher.
Yeah.
It's
Yeah,
only to get
that's-
it's
not
only
really
going to
through
get
the crowd.
easier for them. And right
So
now
if
they're behind the stall.
If he jumps down, that's good for him, bad for the assassins.
I
But
also
they're
want to
all-
point. I also want to point out the assassin's turn is right after Krivkash.
Oh,
yeah. So maybe we should. So if you run wait, if you call at him to go down, he won't have the chance to go down before the assassin's turn.
It's not his turn.
Okay.
Gotcha.
So no calling then.
Your call.
Yeah,
Up to you.
okay, no calling.
Okay. Then group of guys is going to walk a little closer. Except this one is going to stand here.
They have to stay in formation.
And you also see that at this point the assassin is slowly taking his crossbow from beneath his cloak. Mac.
Okay, so let's see. 10, 15, 20, 25. Let's see. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay, I'm going to use my bonus action to dash and movement. 1, 2, 3. And I am going to use my actual attack to attack the guy with the crossbow.
Okay.
That is. Would that give us advantage or no advantage?
Let's say at this moment you're still hidden because you're in the crowd, so with advantage.
Sneak attack or no sneak?
If you have advantage, you have sneak attack.
Okay, so I fire at the. Wow.
Ouch.
You
Wow.
done fucked up.
Yeah,
That was a
he-
3 and a 5, wasn't it?
Yeah.
3 and a 4?
Yep.
2 and a 4.
2 and a 4. 2 and a 4.
So he manages to. Well, your bolt just whizzes past him, and he looks at you. And at this point, they are going to know that.
You
they're
should
probably
roll.
being-
You should roll another attack, but with disadvantage, and see if it hits a random civilian.
Yeah, but that's not something we do. Okay,
Something we do in Wrecked.
yeah, that's not in the end. So this woman is going to dash over here. Clink.
Clink saw an opportunity and goes 10. Oh, wait, I've got the wrong thing. 10, 20, 30 feet to there. And from there, he has pretty much a clear line of sight to this bastard. Can he firebolt?
You could, I guess, but that's going to be covered by the people next to him.
That's okay. Firebolt.
Okay.
Oh my god!
I fucking told you!
Clink with a firebolt. Clink always hits.
Yeah.
Yeah, this is-
Very nearly scorching the clothes of the 5 people you just shot past. You do manage to get a good hit in on his arm, and at this
remove his
point,
arm.
at this point, they're also tossing off their cloaks and taking out their shield and mace. The two here.
So, can we now please warn the guards?
Yes.
Yes,
Yes.
yes.
So feel free to shout.
Okay,
Bring
so
shout out.
Get down, Mr. President!
okay, so next is the Duke's turn.
No, that's the commoners.
Ah, yeah, right. Where is the Duke? Ah, there.
Southern.
Okay, yeah. He's a bit lower in the initiative order. Okay,
He's actually higher.
So now Dino has to move every single.
yeah. So now is the turn of the people who are near here, and they are going to run away.
They form a ring around us and chant, "Fight, fight, fight."
These are just going to run away. Just going to move the ones nearby, and the rest don't care about.
Did Krivkash actually shout about?
Clink did, I think.
Luke did, Pratt did, Mr. President did.
Okay, these move over here, and that's good enough. Darius.
Uh-huh. Well,
I'm surprised the wife and baby are still sleeping. Jesus.
I'm going to get a little closer.
You must have made a good roll.
So, would these civilians be considered difficult terrain?
Your mum's difficult terrain.
If you run through them, then they're difficult terrain, just like other
Okay.
friendly characters would be.
Okay, so I'll only move 5 then. Which puts me in range for something. Seem to have a clear shot. I am going to... Do you figure flaming sphere in the face would cause disadvantage on a ranged attack?
How do you mean?
Like if it was in between.
Probably not.
Okay. Then
Just make sure you don't inconvenience our melee characters.
yes. Give me a sec. This seems like a high priority thing, so I'm going to guiding bolt the one with the crossbow.
Okay. Is he within range?
Yes, it's a 120-foot range.
Oh, nice.
Nice. Just
Like,
another one of those crits.
Thank you.
Oh, yes.
I'm really hoping their AC isn't too high. It is, though. Based on that.
Does it
the
hit?
one with the crossbow.
Yes.
Their AC is 12.
Sweet.
Oh,
So you just hit.
I also shout traitor. Because may as well.
So your guiding bolt waves between the lost people, and with a resounding blast, smacks into the guy with the crossbow, who stumbles to his knees and falls to the ground.
Holy crap.
Crossbow clatters to the floor next to him. Next. This person is going to dash as well, because they're a bit behind. And this guy is probably going to go towards the Duke. All these people in the way. God.
Wonder whose fault that is.
It's time to play a game of Giants Golf. I'm going to run here, and then I'm going to smack this dude into the stratosphere. Or miss gloriously trying.
Okay.
Probably the latter, but let's see.
Hey,
get
you can.
orbital
Can you
strike.
You
reckless
can
attack?
always. Yeah, I was going to say you can always attack recklessly.
Oh yeah, well, it doesn't matter because I only did 4 bludgeoning damage anyway.
Yeah, he also manages to just raise his shield in time to catch your hammer on it.
Oh. Damn.
Yeah, a chainmail and a shield, so 18 AC.
Shoot. Okay.
Gisela.
I dash to the Duke and then I say, that was a very nice piece, but please get down, there's an assassination attempt.
Okay, that was your action to dash, I think.
Yes.
Okay, at this point I'm also going to add his guards to the initiative order. For reasons of logic. Okay. So.
And they attack Gisela because they're confused.
Yeah, I don't think so. So next is the Duke, who was still saying before you interrupted him. Was saying, and if we stand together, and at that point all you guys started to fight the assassins. So
Guess we didn't
on
stay
his
together,
turn,
huh?
on his turn, he's going to move to the other side of the statue, I think, and get into cover. He's going to take the dodge action.
What's the dodge
Uh,
action?
Dodge action gives every attack on you disadvantage until your next turn.
Awesome.
Yeah,
I
well,
didn't even know
it-
that was a thing.
I didn't either.
I actually told you
Ooh.
Tal, at some point in a rec discussion.
We need someone in heavy armor with mobility who takes the dodge action and runs through all of our enemies and takes all of their attacks of opportunity.
That's a thing you could do, but yeah. Well, anyway, Kivkash.
So I will dash towards the Duke still. And put myself in harm's way and put up my shield. Just so trying to provide cover for the area behind me at the between me and between the Duke and the assassins.
Yeah. At this point, I'm also going to put the other two guys separately in the initiative order. Where did they go? There's a 5 and a 1. Okay, they just rolled really bad. Okay. Next. This one is also going to come and stand here and cover the Duke. Mac.
Nice, I get accidental cover. Haha.
Is the fruit stall here big enough for me to try and hide behind?
Where?
Is this
Where he's standing.
Yeah. Can
Yeah,
I-
the table, yeah, sure.
Okay, then I move here and then I hide.
Okay. Let me check there. Yeah, you're definitely hidden.
And I'm going to use sneak attack on. Actually, I don't want to kill Krat's target, so I'm going to use sneak attack on this guy.
Okay.
Matt gets Krat.
Nah,
Okay, 19 just hits.
nah.
So you manage to nail him in the leg with a solid shot. Next, someone is going to zigzag between, get over here to stand in the way. Clink.
Clank is going to clink, clink, clink. Where
Clink.
did I? Yes. Can you not hear me?
Yeah, I hear you.
Okay, I just can't find. Oh, there's clink. Okay. 5, 10, 15, 20, 21, 30 to there. And then the same guy again, I'm going to pole hammer him with a firebolt.
Okay.
And I missed.
Yeah, it's just pings harmlessly off his chainmail.
It was such a tiny pathetic firebolt too. It was only 1 point of damage.
Yeah. Okay, next. The crowd here is going to run away.
Less of a fire bolt, more of a fire puff.
We call those a plasma fart.
I think you moved me as well, Dino.
Did I? Oh. Sorry.
Krivkash was out of here. He's like, nope.
I did my
Sorry.
job.
I'm just selecting the entire group in one go, so...
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay, these guys are also going to move out of the way.
No, Silver's prediction is coming true. They're sort of forming a ring around us.
Well, that tends to happen when people run away from something. In a circular manner. Okay, and these ones are also going to move a bit over here.
Fight, 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 fight.
Clink, 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 clink.
Yeah, I don't think they know your name. Okay, good enough.
do now.
Next.
If they did, they'd have trouble pronouncing it and just throw money everywhere.
This
That
guy
would
is
serve-
going to come
that would
stand
suit
over
me
here
just fine.
and cover the Duke with his shield. Darius.
Yes. Yes. Okay. We are going to deselect the ruler tool. Yeah. We're going to measure them very carefully. 30 feet up here. And since they have such a high armor class,
Would you say you're
Yeah.
taking a measured approach?
I would if I were feeling that punny. But Sacred Flame, the distant one that Karat is not currently engaging.
Okay. Dexterity save. Rolls an 18, so just manages to step aside from the fire that burst onto the cobblestones.
Curses.
This guard is also coming here to cover the Duke. This guy is going to keep standing here, going to stand here to form a more broad shield. Then next, this one is going to come over here and try and hit Kraat with his mace.
Not quite
With
where I
a-
expected that to go, but okay.
With a not natural 20. So Kraat takes 7 bludgeoning damage.
Rat, you should stop dying.
That's what I do best.
It's Clink's
Apparently, I
job.
didn't hit anything anyway.
Next is this lady who is also
It's
going to
Clink's
come
job.
over here. And did we lose someone?
Just lost Tal.
Tal is gone.
Okay, going
Tell
to
us,
wait a second then.
I'm guessing he accidentally closed the wrong thing.
Yes. Or his nipples exploded. There's an image for you.
Not an image I like.
Oh, it's an image you have now.
Tell. Oh, Krat's typing. Oh. Let's see.
The situation right now is very much like this. Krat runs along, suddenly stops, and someone says, "Hey, he just stopped. Okay, everyone, don't move. We have a problem." And now they're all kind of awkwardly standing there and looking around.
Okay.
Hey, Tal, well, blah, blah, blah.
Welcome back, Tal.
Your nipples exploded, didn't they, Tal?
Hello, can you hear me?
Yes.
Yeah,
No.
we can.
Okay. It installed 6 different updates, so I guess maybe that was part of why.
All right. Okay, so the veteran was going to stand in front of the Duke. This guy is going to run over. Going to run over here as well. Next. this guy is going to try and step over here. Kraut, you can make an attack of opportunity.
And a commoner appears.
Whoa!
Wow!
What did I-
Oh,
Oh,
magic!
You just gave birth.
I didn't realize I put him on top of a commoner. Okay.
Well, he gave birth to a tiefling at that.
They were having sexy times.
Okay, Kraut, you can make an attack of opportunity.
Okay, attack of opportunity. Missed.
Yeah,
That
you
was
just
madness.
managed to dodge, and he uses his action to grab the crossbow from the ground, and is going to use the rest of his movement to get over here.
Priority target.
Very priority.
I'm the
Okay,
clink.
Krat,
I'm gonna pull hammer this dude.
go for it.
Nice. Nice.
With a mighty overhand swing, your pole hammer crashes into his helmet, smacking him into the ground. And he crumples into the ground. Gisela,
There is now a big red mess.
I call out to the one that's left and I say, if your head exploded, it wouldn't even mess up your hair.
okay,
I'm not sure I get that one.
wisdom save. He doesn't get it either because he's doesn't feel mocked. The Duke is going to dodge again because it's probably safest to stay where he is now, in between his guards. Kripkash,
Plot twist. There's a fourth assassin.
I will move over there and tool the dead the dude. And be generally in the way if he tries to shoot.
okay. Wisdom save, on which he rolls a 5. So he is told by the bell and looks to be very close to perishing. This veteran is going to move over here and cover the Duke even more. Mac,
Going to move to here. Actually, let's do here. 1, 2, 3. Yep. Going to try and hide.
okay. You are just hidden.
And I'm going to attack that guy, the last one.
Okay. Your crossbow, with a resounding thud, slams into his chest. He falls to his knees, and with the last strength he has, he takes a red glowing arrow from the crossbow and plunges it into his own chest. As he does that, his corpse violently explodes, and out of his corpse there appear
Oh no.
Oh no.
these creatures.
Oh,
Ah, no.
crap.
Alright.
Oh, are those the ones from in Elturel?
The
big...
The big
Don't look
ones
like
are the large, thick ones you've seen in Elturel already, yes.
So I can throw them.
But they might explode.
Yeah. Those didn't explode, they had a cloud of vermin around them. So let me pull up their stop blocks.
I'll need more drinks for that. Let's get some cider.
Also going to roll initiative for them.
This guy
Cider
was
required.
with the guard, right?
What?
This guy was
Yes.
with the one of the guards.
Yes.
Got it. Okay.
Where is the other one? Okay, and these guys should have a aura. I'm just going to copy that one. So
If you're in
Okay.
multiple auras, do you take compounded damage?
you don't know that
Okay.
because you have not encountered that situation in your previous fight with them before. Okay, so yeah, Cornflakes was going to take a drink, so we're going to wait till he gets back.
No, I'm already back. So
Okay, sorry. Okay, so next in the turn order is this city guard who starts her turn in the aura, so has to make a Constitution saving throw. Which she does make, and she's going to run confusedly towards the nearest guy and going to slash at him twice with her longsword. The first one manages to hit, the second one, what's their AC, just manages to miss. Next, this imp is going to fly over here.
We haven't seen the imps yet, have we?
No.
No.
I think so.
Do we?
Um,
Do I know them, like from books or something?
Give me a religion check. Or an arcana check.
Oh, okay.
Sorry, it was just-
Arcana was one higher. It's plus
Okay.
3 instead of plus 2.
14 enough. You're not entirely sure. And the imp is going to keep moving further, so Krivkash, you can make an attack of opportunity if you want to.
Kill it. Kill
I
it.
will miss it.
What's its AC? Yeah, you manage to give it a knock as it flies past, but it's still alive and is going to fly further by dashing and gets up to here, I think. Yeah. Clink.
Right, Clink is going to firebolt because. Oh wait, first the arcane knowledge, or I'm assuming, on the demons. Are they immune to fire damage?
Give me an arcana check or a religion check, whichever you. 11 is probably not enough to know that.
Alright, on this first twat, firebolt.
Okay. 13 is just enough to hit, so your firebolt squarely hits him on his gigantic stomach, and the fire washes over it without leaving a mark.
Oh, crap.
No fire.
Oh, I don't have any more combat abilities other than throwing knives, so Clink is
Don't-
out, and he's
You-
going to
you
dodge back.
Don't you have Thunderbolt?
You have told it that.
Yeah, I have told it dead, but that's
You're
never worked.
a
No,
fucking wizard,
that's
Harry. You
it.
have like giant
I have
amount
no
of...
spell slots left because we fought through a fucking dungeon and we worked.
And you have no cantrips.
Well, I have firebolt and hold the dead.
Yeah,
Well,
told it
that.
that probably works. Okay.
All the
Maybe
that
that'll
is my
cut life at
primary
some point.
attack. It's not bad.
It's perfectly fine. Okay, the crowd is probably going to run away further. Good enough. Next is this veteran who is going to dash over to the imp and try to cut it down before it gets to the Duke. First swing goes wide. Second swing also goes wide. The imp nimbly dances around his sword. Darius.
Huh. Alright. I'm gonna. Well, if fire won't. I'm gonna move a little closer for tactical reason, and Eldritch Blast the as of yet stationary imp.
Okay. 13. You managed to hit the as of yet stationary imp, blasting him to nearly death, but he's just still flying. Fists of Bane has perished, so next is the guard, who stat block I have not actually opened yet. Because I currently have like 4 of them open on my screen, and he's going to try and use his spear to stab the last imp. But also just misses. This guard is going to run over here and do the same. Just hitting, but not enough to actually kill off the imp.
How many guards does one need to kill an imp?
Well, maybe they should be paid more. So this veteran is going to come over here and try and finish the job. With a critical hit, so when they swing so hard, it clangs onto the cobble below. The imp is cut into clean pieces.
So the answer is 4 guards.
So the answer is 4 guards, apparently.
4 guards and 1 crit dash.
Yeah, Krivkash actually did most of the damage. So
It's like casually smacking it.
this guy is going to stand over here and going to hold his action. Krantz.
I think I'm gonna walk a little bit closer and throw a
Probably.
javelin.
Okay.
Yep. Okay, I'm gonna throw a javelin at that one.
The one, oh, this one, right? Okay.
Yep.
Nice.
Okay. Your javelin flies straight through the devil, piercing his flesh, and he kind of deflates and sinks into the ground, into a puddle of goo.
Yay!
Next is this imp, who is also going to fly over here and over here, and gets, I think, about here. Gisela,
That looks like
there's an
an
imp
attack of
almost next to
opportunity
you.
by someone.
He flew past them, around them. He has a fairly high fly speed.
This point and this point both would be eligible for attacks of opportunity. So
Gisela doesn't have melee weapon, I think.
I have a dagger.
But do you have it in your hand?
No, I have my crossbow.
Well,
And
it's
I
your
assume
turn.
probably. So I use my crossbow on the imp.
Nice.
Okay. The imp has flown too close to you, so with a nearly point blank attack, you shoot it out of the air before it can get to the Duke, who at this point I think is probably going to run away from his guards because this is not working very well.
Maybe his action should be to piss his pants.
I think he may do that as a bonus action. So, Cliffcash.
Yes. Second.
Would it be more of a free action at that point?
So.
Pissing is a free action.
I move out of the way there. Was I still in the radius?
Yeah, you started your turn in it, so you need to make a Constitution saving throw.
Okay, I make a Constitution saving throw.
Okay, that's enough. Nothing happens to you.
And then I will use my flame breath along this axis. And
Yeah, you have a thing in spells and AoE for that, by the way.
Okay. Yeah. How to use this thing?
Yeah, breath weapon.
Ooh.
Now how to turn it?
Oh.
You can, if you select it, there's a little handle on top.
Yeah,
Oh, that's actually really cool.
yeah. But although it does only hit the first one, yeah, like that it would hit two of them,
Oh,
but like that.
It's 30 feet. It should hit the second one as well.
Yeah, that's probably because D&D has not invented the Pythagorean theorem. So, yeah, okay. So,
Invented
so
what?
it Pythagoras.
We
In
use
D&D, a
Manhattan.
diagonal. The diagonal is equally long as the sides of the triangle.
Ah, I get it. Yeah,
but,
okay.
But the image isn't that long because logic. Okay, so you can hit both of them. So roll
Yeah,
damage for.
Pathfinder
So
made it so that every second diagonal had to be 10 foot, which was weird to count.
yeah, so in this edition they generally just take a diagonal to always be okay. Dexterity
Manhattan
save.
distance.
Yeah, basically. Dexterity
Taxi
save for
cab.
both of them. But it doesn't actually matter what they roll on it, because neither of them take any damage from fire.
We saw that
Right.
with Klink's attack, remember?
Yeah, but I figure the character wouldn't have noticed it.
Okay, fair. So their gout of flame washes over both of them, but leaves them unharmed.
Oof.
Okay,
Oof.
so you can. This guy is going to dash over here and do nothing because he dashed. This guy is going to run towards the nearest target and try to bite her. But does not get through her armor. Mac.
I'm noticing on the turn order you don't have this guy or this guy.
I don't.
No, because I
Oh.
was trying to see where their turns were.
They were copy paste.
Oh,
Yeah.
yeah, I also saw only one.
It's okay. We don't mind
Ah.
if they don't have any action.
Yeah, but I do. Okay, now they do. So, thanks for telling me.
Okay, so I'm going to first try and hide.
Okay.
Oh, oops. That was with advantage accidentally.
No, just you're hidden.
I am going to go ahead and attack this one.
Okay. Okay. Your crossbow also pierces through his thick stomach and he also deflates. You notice they're a lot easier to fight now than they were in the first time you encountered them.
Yeah, we gone stronger.
Yeah.
But no, are they really weaker, or is it just because
No,
we're
no,
strong?
that's what I meant. Because that you got stronger.
Okay.
Not that they're weaker.
We're like Ichigo.
So she
need to get stronger.
start of her turn. She's going to make a Constitution saving throw and fail. So she takes piercing damage from the vermin swarm. And then she's going to attack with her longsword twice. First one just misses. Second one also does not manage to hit. Clink.
Clink will do what Clink is going to do, 10 foot, 15 foot forward, and then use Toll the Dead on this one.
Okay. That one has not taken damage yet. Wisdom saving throw. Wisdom saving throw is a 15, so manages to
Like I've
resist.
always said, this spell is useless.
Okay, The imp is not alive anymore. The crowd, I am tired of moving, so this veteran is going
How do
to
you
run
think
over
I
here.
felt with 100 enemies?
Well, you didn't have to do it live.
That's very true, but it did take many hours.
Yeah.
You also didn't
So-
have 123 enemies on the map at one time.
That's
Most of
true.
them got
It
turned
capped out at
molt.
about 70 or so.
Yeah. So
Most of them
there
got
is.
molt. Alright, I suppose I will Eldritch Blast this one, since the other one seems to be more or less handled.
Nice.
Okay. Your blast manages to blow him within an inch of his life. Do you want to push him back?
Yes.
Okay. Moves. I guess that's over here. Next, this guy is going to stand over here and be threatening, but is not being pain enough to get close to those things. This guy is going to do the same.
1 second. One of the auras from the dead one is still.
Yeah. Let me turn that off for clarity. Yeah, now it should be correct. Okay, then this veteran is going to move over here as well. This one is dead. The guy is going to move over here and make 2 longsword attacks. And with 2 well-aimed strikes, slashes down this one as well.
Like I said, handled.
Cat, there's only one left.
I charge in and smack him with a pole hammer.
Okay,
Nice.
with a mighty overhand swing, you smack him into the pavement. And with that, the assassination attempt has been thwarted.
As he deflates, he makes a long, drawn-out fart sound.
Like a whoopee.
Yes, because we are all adults.
That is our
Apparently
most
not.
common sounds.
None of us are adults here.
I go to the Duke and I ask if he's okay.
He,
Wait, the turn
Yes.
order's still there.
yeah, no, the fight is over.
Okay, cool.
So,
What's the show line?
I have no. That's. I assume that's the P that's the Duke left behind when he did his thing in his pants. Okay, so the Duke needs a few moments to recover.
You prestidigitation to clean his pants.
He will probably be very thankful for that later on. So he needs a few moments to come back to his calmness, and in the meantime, the guards come and to escort him to his home off, and they also thank you very extensively for helping prevent the assassination attempt. And they're going to take the Duke to his manor. So unless there's something else you want to do here.
I want to
Free
tell him
food.
your daughter is great. Tell her to give us a raise.
It's his niece, not his daughter.
Your niece is great. Tell her to give us a raise.
He sticks his thumb up, still shivering.
Like covered in piss, shivering.
No.
Like
No, I
not
removed the
not
piss.
anymore.
I removed the piss, so that's okay.
covered in indignity.
Yeah, that he can't wash away.
You removed it, but that doesn't mean he didn't make more.
Yeah.
All right. You
Why
managed
is
to
it upside down?
I
Where are you?
That's a good point.
all right.
Mac and Krat, you guys can stand their way off the battleground?
We're doing
I guess.
handstand dances.
I make music for the handstand dances.
Background
Okay,
music is
give me
fitting as well.
Give me a performance check.
Do I have to do
Oh.
athletics?
Everyone is very, very impressed. Okay, so what are you guys gonna do? It's by this time probably around
Steal
7 in the
free
evening.
food.
Long rest.
Steal free food.
Take free
Yeah,
food.
Clink,
Yeah,
Clink
we
joins
could
in on the
eat here.
eating, but then goes and
Hey,
has a nap.
we're refugees just as much as any of these people
Yeah.
are.
We can
We are
eat here and then go
going
rest.
to check
sure.
if those guys have anything on them that would be helpful
And
for us.
I buy Click and ice cream.
Oh yeah.
Yes. Clink has
How
got to
much
get
does
his
ice cream cost?
I don't know, an insignificant amount of money.
I
And we
loot
got
the corpses.
250
Like
for
your
the
mum.
Do
For
they
the-
have ice cream in D&D?
crown.
I guess so. There's spells that make things cold, so ice cream seems fairly logical. What did you say?
I'm gonna loot the corpses of
I
the.
don't think the money from the crown is already in our joint loot, or did someone put it in there?
Adding it now.
Okay. And remove the crown because you gave it away.
I did.
Okay.
Yeah. Clink doesn't get his crown. That's a shame.
Well,
Clink
you
will-
still have a porcelain mask.
And he
Wait.
gets ice cream.
Clink should find a magic crown.
Yeah, to go with the mask.
I'll make one out of paper.
All
That'll
right.
work.
So you eat. Do you do something else?
Loot the
You
corpses.
know what? Can I
Okay,
make a
Friendly
Can I
chat
make
with the commoners.
Okay.
Can I make a paper crown out of a spell scroll and then use it when I need it?
I don't think you have spell scrolls, but otherwise, I guess.
We have one.
Awesome. I can inscribe a spell scroll.
Yeah, but that's that you are not going to do now because I don't know the rules for inscribing scrolls by heart. Anyway, so Mac is going to check the corpses. They are not carrying any money. The two Fists of Bane have their normal loadout, so a chainmail, a shield, and a mace. The other would-be assassin was just wearing a cloak and had his crossbow and a dagger or three. You also find the arrow that they wanted to fire at the Duke in the what could be called the remains of this guy, insofar as anything is still remaining. And it still seems to be glowing red hot.
Let's be careful.
Can we
with that.
see what it would do? Like, detect it with...
Krivkash should pick it up. He's got fire
can-
immunity or something, right?
You can try to identify it,
Yeah.
but with the identify spell, I mean.
Clink, identify this thing for us.
Clink identifies the thing with a 10-minute nap.
Okay, there's not an actual stat block for this arrow because it's already used, but it had one charge, and when it hit a creature, it deals a very large amount of fire damage and uses the life force of the creature to summon several devils, which you have seen.
Oh, so they wanted to pretend that the Duke was calling out devils on a crowd.
Or just murder people.
Or just murder people in a special way. And can we also identify the hand drum?
Sure, you're going to take a long rest in a little anyway. So the hand drum was this thingy.
Ooh.
Clink
Well,
wants that.
I'm not a bard, so I guess I don't get it. I don't think
Spectral dance.
Krat is very interested in creating luminous musical notes or butterflies. Maybe the dancer, depends on how much she's wearing.
So I'm assuming that's going to
You'll only be
Gisela.
wearing the butterflies.
All yours, Gisela.
Okay, thank you. I immediately start playing it and calling out butterflies.
All right. So, are you doing something else here, or are you going back to the tavern for napping or something?
I would go
Because
back.
I can also play hand drums. Can I like play it alongside Gisela, and then like we have advantage on the performance or something, and then we can get all of the commoners to throw us money?
You could, but I think most of the commoners have now run away. As you may recall, because you're standing in a very large gap in the crowd.
Oh yeah, okay.
Otherwise, I would let you do that.
Actually, Krat, do you want my normal hand drum?
I think I have a hand drum actually.
Yeah, you do.
Then I will probably sell it. If I still know where it is.
Or you could give him the hand drum and he could have 2 drums and he could drum twice.
Ooh.
Oh, right. Do you want that?
Yes, that sounds fun.
Would having 2 drums give him advantage on his drumming rolls?
No, just
No.
make it more cacophony.
I give
Thank you,
Krat
just
my
advantage.
hand drum. My normal hand drum.
Cool. Now I have
And,
2 hand drums.
And now I use this new thing as my spellcasting focus.
Okay.
So every time you cast a spell, you're making illusionary butterflies.
Obviously.
Fair enough.
All right.
To the butterfly spells.
So, where are you headed now?
To the place where we sleep.
Wait, whenever you cast a spell, you can use the hand drum to make butterfly effects.
Yes.
Okay, so you'll be like, "Your mom is so fat, she can only lose weight via Hawking radiation," and then there's butterflies everywhere.
Exactly.
Fat butterflies.
The butterflies are the Hawking radiation.
All right. So, going to sleep?
Yep.
Going to
Yep.
sleep.
All right. So, after a very long day, you head back to the inn for a well-deserved long rest and for a level up.
Woo!
Whoa! And now we do a bio break while you level us up.
Well, yeah, because I'm going to need a few minutes to do that.
Really
I
quick,
would have
since
thought
So,
it's a bit late
we-
to continue on the adventure and we might pause here.
Yeah, well, we can also just stop the session here and start next session at level 4.
that might
Okay,
be
I'll
faster.
just replenish my hit points and spell slots and stuff.
Yeah.
I do have a question though, really quick.
Mhm.
Krivkash, do you use
Yeah?
flails or just maces?
I can't use a flail because it's a weapon class and a proficient at.
Yeah.
Okay. So the silver. We
I
ended up-
already have a silvered flail from a previous encounter.
Oh, so you took the silvered flail. Got it.
Yes.
Okay, that's what I was curious about. Okay. So we want to call it here then?
Yeah. That's
Could
good.
probably
Yeah.
be useful.
Okay.
If Dino is
Sleep
going
and
to mess
also
around
sleep.
20 minutes anyway, it's then like half to midnight, so it's like
Yeah, well, yeah.
starting
Probably
another
best.
segment. It's
Yeah. Okay. So, when shall we meet again, my friends?
Same time
Next
next
weekend?
week works for me.
Okay. Next week works for us as well, I think. I have nothing in my
Oh.
calendar.
I'll have to confirm tomorrow probably. Well, I think I might have something on the weekend for patching or something, but I
Okay.
should be fine. But I'll let you know
Okay.
tomorrow.
Okay.
It's fine for me.
Okay. Otherwise, if it next week doesn't work, I'll just put on a poll if the week afterwards works for everyone.
The week after may not work
Yeah,
for me.
that's okay.
Sounds
We'll
like it
see
might
then.
be one-shot time.
Yeah, probably. But we'll see tomorrow.
Yeah.
Okay.
Sweet.
then
Cool.
Okay.
Then good game,
Right.
fellas.
Yeah, it was
Wow.
fun.
That was a lot of fun.
It was
Yeah, this was fun.
also surprisingly,
Especially the
surprisingly
crown part.
efficient.
The crown was fun. The that one place when we were trying to convince the Mordlock dude to use Ancestry.com, that was fun.
Yeah,
was fun.
that was also fun.
The crown was a lot less fun for me because you guys were just going to kill me just outright to get the crown.
Well, on the plus side, now you know how much Clink's life is worth.
About 250
Crown.
gold.
Well,
About 250.
apparently less than that. Apparently.
Oh yeah, maybe 225. It was a tough choice, but we decided on the crown. Clink should stop trying to team kill everybody, and then maybe people won't be out to get
I
his
wasn't
blood.
trying to team kill everyone.
Well,
Uh-huh.
Clink,
he team killed
Initially-
Cast Jr. last session.
yeah, that was not entirely intentional.
But preventable.
Yes, preventable but not intentional. And I wasn't expecting that second one to explode, to be honest.
Yeah, well,
and-
they're vulnerable to
Thunder Wave-
fire damage, so
Which
generally the
I know had
explosion.
already said.
Yeah, so generally the explosion of the first one sets off the second one.
All of the
Yeah, I
previous
didn't-
groups of zombies we saw all exploded together, so it's
Uh-huh.
expectable.
I don't recall that, but I only recall them exploding one at a time. But the thing with Krat, I was expecting Krat to make that save, and the other guys not to, and it turned out the other way.
That's like
So
saying,
it really,
oh, yeah,
that's Krat's problem.
you should have just
Well-
rolled higher.
Yeah, Krat.
Well, the other guys had advantage on all saving throws during combat, and Kratz did not. So
Yeah, which is annoying.
On the plus side, guys, we're about to get about 320 gold each from what we've collected so far.
Yeah, I-
Knives and swords.
I'm
It's like
assuming
shooting-
the next
it's like
the next
shooting
session
somebody in
is
the
just
face.
going to be in the 2 hours of shopping.
So actually, that mark down that you have probably rough amount of about 300 gold, so that by the time we're ready to play next, you'll have your shopping done, just like Dino will have our sheets done.
Hey
Dino.
Daniel, how much is that? How much is that special armor for Krat?
750, I think.
That's it?
That's
Is that
it.
not kind of a lot?
It is, but for some reason I thought it was way more. Like thousands.
no.
Well, my top
Maybe.
level armor is 1500.
Yeah, you may have
Yeah.
been thinking that.
That's
But
what
wait,
I'm remembering.
Yeah, but that's heavy armor, and barbarian and heavy armor doesn't really combine well. So for you
Oh,
it's
no.
hot plate, which is 750 gold, and yeah.
Okay,
What's
cool.
the stance? What's the stance on re-speaking cantrips? That's the word.
As long as you do it not every session, but just because you think you made a mistake, then I'm fine with it.
Yeah, because light was fucking useless, and the Toll the Dead in particular on this character is Clink does not like it.
Yeah, okay, so you can swap those out and send me an updated level 4 character sheet.
Yeah, I'll send you a new one today.
Alrighty.
Alright.
And since we're all here, we're going mobility Clink, and this is the Clink that will stab people in the face. Or are we
Uh-huh.
going spell sniper Clink, which is the Clink that would use firebolt from 240 feet away?
Yes,
Why?
use firebolt at the fire immune creatures.
Well, you see, part of the cantrip recall is swapping out to things that do non-fire damage.
Yeah. I'm not sure why everyone is rolling animal handling, but
I'm
crap.
rolling it because the others
But-
are rolling
but-
it.
It's because
That's
we're
right.
trying to take care of Clink.
Yeah,
Oh.
that's
Okay, then I'm not rolling it.
Ah,
I have some experience with birds.
We have tamed him.
You think you've tamed the Clink? No, you have merely scratched his surface.
And he likes it. Now he wants more.
No, what have we unleashed upon the world?
And goes into a brothel and gets back scratches.
See, this is the problem. We're actually leveling up the boss as we travel along. The boss is Clink. He's like the he's like that giant marshmallow guy that comes at the end of Ghostbusters.
It is a giant
this-
marshmallow clink coming out of the normal clink. Like a battery that blows up.
Actually, I could use a large person on Clink.
And he goes, "I want my crown." And then he starts smashing buildings.
Good game,
Stop,
fellas.
stop reading my notes.